And YouTube dengan TikTok, YouTube dengan Twitch buka.
Kau multi-stream 3 tempat ya?
Yeah. 3 in 2. Yeah, are you gonna do 5-hour quest? Yeah. Wait a minute. Tadi punya quest 5 jam.
Apa dia?
Tadi punya quest 5 jam, okay. Alright.
What am I supposed to do?
Anyway, welcome
Break
to the
this
stream,
chain.
people. Di sini saya bersama Hydra.
Halo.
Member tengah main Genshin, grinding dekat Ponteng. Member tengah mencari Hydroculus. Tak tahu lah dah jumpa semua ke belum.
Not all of it.
Thank you for the heart me. Thank you.
Hard, ew, hard.
Mana? Kau baru nak follow aku kaya.
Ha? Apa?
Kau baru nak follow aku kaya dah.
Mana dia? Aku dah lama lah follow. Mana dia?
Ni tulis Honkai Hydra just follow.
Mana ada itu kau salah tengok tu, benda tu dah lama lah.
Cepatlah aku nak main. Cepatlah habis verify resources ni.
Tactical nuke incoming!
Baiklah. What noises? Yeah, coming from Twitch. Okay. Oh. Okay, let's go. Sambung quest. Si tak main lagi quest baru. Find my weak shell is very funny. What? What do you mean? What do you mean it's funny? The damage is shitty because of rally. Good job. No, not that. Alhamdulillah. What? Sister, what is this? Sister, what is this? What is this crit damage, sister? Crit rate is fine. What is this crit damage? Apa ini attack percentage? What is this, sister? Sister, what's that? What's that, sister? Anyway, aku dah pinjam. Okay. Don't mind me. Don't mind me do that. Easy dailies. Easy dailies to you. Has been needed. Welcome to the stream.
Hi, Club Princess.
It's still early. Where to now?
Come on in.
Little Yin Ching will be the ringmaster. Seriously? When is this war dance going to start? The Sky Splitter has been hovering there for ages.
Let's see.
When can we board and see what's inside?
What? Yeah, big screen. Maybe they still want you to bring more stuff. What? No. No. Aku tak faham lah. Macam mana boleh backstreet dekat TikTok eh? Oh siap. Oh wait, kalau buat screen stop dulu. Okay.
Is this how long life species live? Everything proceeds so slowly. The effectiveness of anticipation in my emotional center is at an all-time high. Oh, I need to drink some coolant.
Relax. The Realm Keeping Commission will send boarding notices to all ticket holders. The Gazette said the Sky Splitter will fire a salute before the ceremony starts.
I saw the schedule for the first day of the tournament. Can you believe the ringmaster accepted 4 challenges? And he's just a kid. So, who are you betting on, Bardo?
I'm betting on neither. I lost all my credits betting on Roboball games in Taikian. This time, I've decided not to rely on probability games to accomplish my target of getting rich.
War dance. Here you are. I heard you and Mr. Dan Heng went to meet the judges, and then a riot broke out in the shackling prison. I was so worried about you. Thank goodness you both made it out safe.
You have work later? No. Tak ada kerja.
There was a revolt in the shackling prison. Fortunately, we were protected by the guards until the Cloud Knights arrived to rescue us. I was planning to take Miss March and Yoon Lee to Stargazer Navalia to see the Sky Splitter up close, but we stumbled upon a group of suspicious Foxians carrying official identities. They were acting strange, so out of curiosity, we decided to follow them. It turns out they were actually Borisin disguised as Foxians. It seems they infiltrated Stargazer Navalia in order to prepare for Hule's escape. And we foiled their plans by pure chance. I wonder who provided them with those disguises. And how many more Borisin have taken advantage of the war dance to infiltrate the ship?
Probably more.
Yeah, I heard them too. But I'm afraid I'll have to disappoint them. I've already
What
reported
the-
to General Jing Yuan that I'll give up my role as the ringmaster.
What the? Bunyi apa tu? Hydra! Jesse! Bodoh lah. Dalam Discord punya. Oh, oh, aku ingat bunyi dalam tweet di Discord.
Kau ingat dalam game.
Aku rasa pelik. Aku ada letak ke sound hantu Phasmo dalam tweet tak ada.
The security of the Luofu is more important to me than anything else. I need to fulfill my duties as a Cloud Knight Lieutenant before
Hello,
taking on
siapa
the
yang baru
honor of
subscribe,
being
welcome.
Ringmaster.
Syah,
Those
welcome to the
tourists just
stream.
want to
Thank you
see
for the
some good
honey.
sword fights.
Banyaknya
Anyone
Discord.
can participate in this kind of
Kau main
tournament.
soundboard ke tu
Doesn't
Discord
have to
kau?
be me. The
Kan
real
Discord aku
challenge
tu.
lies beyond the ring on the Sky Splitter. If we don't capture the fugitive soon, Hule will wreak havoc. Obviously, there's someone behind the scenes orchestrating this prison break,
Sudahlah main
intending to
soundboard
spread
tu.
chaos. If we fail to thwart their evil plan, what honor will be left for us to uphold?
Well said.
Minta
You may be
minta
tiny in
Aku
stature,
gigit telur kau.
but your
Beri
ambition
ampun.
matches that of the Yao Qing's warriors.
Hey, this has nothing to do with my height.
Yes, I suggested to Yanqing that we find a place to have a decent meal. A hunter must be well fed before the hunt.
You still have a good appetite, even in the
Mesti
face of
cek kau macam,
disaster.
hah? Bunyi
You
apa
truly
tu?
are the Merlin's Claw. Please finish the food
Gan,
quickly
gan.
so we can get to work, General Feixiao.
Saya,
Well,
miam miam miam
it's not
miam
up to
miam.
me.
Zig zap.
Dig in.
Zoom zoom
I
zoom.
called you here so you could enjoy the food.
Me? This isn't the time for a leisurely meal, and this is way too much for me.
Okay.
Oh. You'd give me time to enjoy a meal, but not yourself? Ever since you
Bahasa
encountered
alien.
those Borisin
Baiklah.
spies, you've been so busy that you've hardly eaten anything. You can't defeat Hule on an empty stomach.
Cek kau mesti like,
Take your
what
time.
is going on?
Enjoy the meal and calm yourself.
Hule's whereabouts are still unknown, and they've even taken Mr. Zhao Cho hostage. The longer we
Bahasa
wait,
alien.
the more complicated the situation becomes.
Zhao Cho always said I'm the most impatient person among the Cloud Knights, and I can't argue with that. So, there's no reason for you to be more anxious than me. I've fought against Borisin abominations for years, and I know their ferocity and cunning well.
Eh, yo sus.
The Borisin were clearly well prepared for this prison break, and now they are staying in the
It was at this
shadows.
moment that he knew.
They have no reason to rush out into the open.
Tok.
When facing cunning and ferocious prey, the hunter must
Okay.
be more patient, biding their time to seize the golden chance for a decisive blow. Once Hule loses his patience and reveals himself, that's when we strike.
But when will that time come?
Moga aku
Like I
mimpi
said,
buruk malam nanti. Bye.
It's only
Baiklah.
one meal away.
Baiklah Syah. Apa salah Afiq? Afiq buat apa dekat Syah? Ha? Cerita buat apa kat Syah?
General Hua Yan, the Skyfaring Commission has finished its preparations. Do you have any other instructions?
Baiklah Hydra.
Representing the consensus between
do
the
you
Merlin's
know
Claw and the Divine
anything?
Foresight, I'll step in as the temporary commanding officer of the seat of
innocent.
Divine Foresight and oversee the 6 Commission's affairs on the Lawfu.
Benda yang aku paling benci.
What is the
Nak
situation at the
tunjuk ada,
shackling
nak
prison?
tunjuk ada hydrokill
Boule
semua
made a
benda kan.
quick
Kau pergi tempat
escape
tu tak
and
boleh
even
jumpa.
sealed the
Bagus.
gates of the prison.
Dia ada kau kena
Now, the
pusing-pusing,
Cloud
kau kena
Knights have
naik
re-established
atas ataupun ada
contact with the
secret
staff
room
inside.
baru kau boleh jumpa. Macam
The good news
Hai lah.
is the 2
Faham.
nameless who were trapped in the shackling prison are safe and sound.
aku dari mana aku dapat rasa benda ni.
I know I
Time aku
shouldn't
dapat
use the word
nak cari
great given the
Oculus ni.
current situation, but I'm relieved that she
Benda
and Don Hung
paling
are
aku benci.
safe.
We've lost contact with one of the messengers from the Xianzhou Yaoqing. The Borisin have likely
Alah, cakap
taken
aku
him
nak kena
hostage.
cari.
Don't worry, Yuko. Fei Shao is leading the wolf hunt operation, and you know how capable she is.
I have no doubt about General Fei Shao's capabilities, General Hua Yan. I'm more concerned about the wardens. According to the plan, the ceremony will begin in 6 hours.
Afik,
The Sky Splitter will be activated,
Ah?
and
Oh,
all
okay.
visitors
Yeah.
will board the ship to watch the contest.
what do you call a chicken?
But now,
That's
with
looking at
Hule's
the salad.
whereabouts unknown,
Looking at the
everything
what?
is filled with
salad.
uncertainty.
Bruh. Kira go kipas. Okay. Panggil aku kipas Bukan Dafiq. Kipas.
Nama baru kau, Kifa. So, dapat tak jawapannya? What do you call
March is right, Grandpa.
What do you call a
I heard the escape prisoner
a
from the
chicken that
shackling
is looking
prison
at a
is
salad?
beyond
What is it?
formidable.
Chicken
If
sees a
anything
salad.
goes wrong,
Bruh.
So, Yun Li, what do you think we should do?
well, I believe we should declare martial law and allocate manpower to search for the escaped prisoners. And as for the war dance, it's better to announce an indefinite delay for now.
Your plan sounds solid, but
Cause
unfortunately,
all
solid
theories
plans
in the
rarely get a
province
chance to
pause
be
at the same time.
implemented.
Oh,
I believe there are at least 2 parties who won't accept your approach.
faham.
Wish to parties.
First are the many travelers who have come all the way here for the war dance. If we declare martial law now, it's like declaring that the Lawfu isn't safe. How do you think the outsiders would react? They'd be terrified, and chaos might ensue.
What did the
The
buffalo
second
say to
party is the
his
staff
when he
of the
dropped his son
Xianzhou
off to school?
Lawfu's 6 commissions. They've invested a lot of resources and manpower into
Bison.
organizing the war dance. Suddenly suspending it indefinitely would create numerous challenges for them. But of course, not everyone disagrees with your idea.
Really?
The mastermind behind this incident would fully support your opinion, presumably. Hule's escape and your discovery of Borisin's spies at Stargazer Navalia.
Afik,
Hey.
do you like the
Child
band
guessed
Imagine
that
Dragon?
These events were orchestrated.
Yeah.
Yeah, Imagine Dragon is nuts.
Anyway, kita end stream kat sini je lah. Bodoh lah. I hate it how well that joke is.
You hate it or you like it?
I don't know, I hate it while I like it. Probably mix between two. Hello, welcome to the stream. Question mark? Yeah, Hydra here is telling a joke about Imagine Dragon. And the joke is Imagine Dragon is not.
Fuck, aku salah.
The fugitive is just one piece in the game. The one controlling the pieces wants to spread chaos and suspicion among the people on the Lawfu. If we declare martial law and postpone the war dance, we'll fall into their trap and instill fear in people even before Hule actually does anything.
So what do we do?
Okay, I got
We'll search
another
for the
one for
prisoners
you.
while maintaining order on the Lawfu.
Why did the chicken cross the road?
Nothing has happened.
Why?
If nothing has happened...
Because he wants to get on the other side, dummy.
Yan Qing said he'd assist the generals. And now he's nowhere to be found.
What?
Yep.
With the host ringmaster gone, how are we supposed to act like nothing has happened?
That's why I called the two of you here.
General Huaiyan, are you asking me to take Yan Qing's place as the ringmaster?
You caught on quickly, Miss March. That's exactly what I mean.
But Miss March is a guest invited by General Jing Yuan, Grandpa. How can an outsider represent the Lawfu in the ring? It will make the Xianzhou Lawfu a laughingstock.
Dear child, the nameless of the Astral Express are renowned throughout the cosmos. It's an honor to have them participate in the ceremony. Plus, Miss March is a disciple of the little Cloud Knight Lieutenant. How can she be regarded as an outsider? We can't afford to have any problems during the war dance. I'm entrusting you not only with the honor of the ring, but also with the security of the Sky Splitter. Yukong, please explain to them the rest of the arrangements.
The plan. Oh. A lady lần sau. Wow.
I am sorry for our improper management, and I truly appreciate your assistance, General.
There is no need to apologize. We Cloud Knights fight on the battlefield while you judges punish the criminals. We are two sides of the same Xianzhou Luofu, and it is my honor to serve the Ten Lords' commission. I've grasped the situation of the prison break. Now tell me more about the current state of the shackling prison.
Borison infiltrated the prison in disguise and released the prisoners, spreading chaos. Among
Why
the
you
judges
playing,
on duty in the four
Honkai
divisions, Judge Shui from the detention division was killed and is temporarily unavailable. So, I'm taking over her duties and commanding Arumaton spectral envoys and spiritfarers to quickly restore order in the affected areas.
I, and the two behind me, will go deeper into the prison to investigate.
But, General, the situation inside is still chaotic and perilous. Your presence would be...
It's common for Cloud Knight generals to face danger directly. Hule has escaped, and the Yao Qing envoy is being held hostage by the Borison. His fate is unknown. This is a grave matter. Not only did the Merlin's Claw offer no reproach, she decided to go after Hule herself to prevent further calamity. I believe the Luofu owes her something in return for her fervent determination. How did the infiltrators learn about the location where Hule was held? And how did they time their plan just before the Yao Qing messengers were ready to escort him? Finding the answer to these questions shouldn't be too difficult. What truly matters is if we can gather the clues that lead us to the mastermind behind all of this.
I understand, but I'm afraid it won't be an easy task.
For a long time, this hidden force has been pursuing their own goals and undermining the security of the Luofu. Backing down now will only encourage them to further endanger the peace here.
The Ten Lords Commission will support your decision with everything we have, General.
Dan Heng and Ling Sha, I'll need both of you to accompany me on this challenging journey.
Well, it's part of my responsibilities as the Cauldron Master. So, where would you like to start, General?
Let's start with those Borison disguised as Foxians.
My people have already prepared the evidence. According to Lieutenant Yenqing's report, he stumbled upon a few suspicious Foxians at Stargazer Navalia. After following them, he discovered that they were actually Borisin in disguise. This is one of the bodies.
Looking at him now, it's hard to imagine how he transformed into a Foxian.
My alchemists detected some complex ingredients in his remains, which might explain how these Borisin were able to disguise themselves as Foxians. Simply put, Foxians and Borisin share a common ancestry. Although they look completely different now, there isn't much genetic difference between them. This medicine allows Borisin to temporarily change their shape into that of Foxians.
So, in other words, if they stop taking the medicine, their true form will soon be revealed?
The formula and technique seem oddly familiar.
The disciples of Sanctus Medicus. Looks like the Alchemy Commission is involved once again. When I was sorting through the prescriptions they use, I came across one called Semblance Reversion Essence. It's designed to help those disciples suppress signs of their Mara-struck forms and maintain their normal appearance. When I compared it to the medicine found in the Borisin's body...
They're one and the same, aren't they?
The medicinal properties and ingredients may differ, but the principle remains the same.
Since ancient times, the Borisin have always sought to have more powerful bodies, regarding the Foxians as weaklings. Yet, in order to save their warhead, they were willing to disguise themselves as Foxians. Their determination is quite remarkable.
If these infiltrators rely on the medicine to maintain their disguise, then following this lead in our investigation seems prudent. Please follow me. Here we are. According to the judge, this area is not yet under control, so we should proceed cautiously. I've captured the nature of the medicine in my sensor. By following the medicinal fumes, we should be able to retrace the steps of the disguised Borisin. Incense ascends, entwined with ethereal clouds. Incredible strength. The attacker shattered this warden's bones with a single blow.
Such brute strength is not something an ordinary Borisin possesses. This is likely the work of Hule.
If I may be so bold to ask, is this Borisin truly that formidable?
I have lived a bit longer and engaged in a few more battles than you, Miss Lingshaw. To the Alliance, Borisin have always been the most formidable adversaries. And Hule is a monster feared even among his own kind. With his strength, Hule united numerous Borisin packs, forming a grand army of abominations. They constantly push the Alliance's armies into perilous positions. Over 7 centuries ago, I followed my mentor on a campaign against the abominations. And I personally witnessed the devastation on the battlefield after Hule appeared. Even with medicinal pellets that suppress the fear caused by his lupitoxin, countless Cloud Knights succumbed to panic in the face of his murderous aura. They couldn't even raise a hand in resistance. If the former sword champion hadn't immobilized Hule with her frost blade, the outcome of that fateful battle could have been very different. By the end of the battle, only a few of us remained. The Crimson Moon everything I saw was painted dark red.
If that's the case, why wasn't the beast executed instead of being imprisoned? On the Xianzhou Jumi, the judges cast those unforgivable and nearly immortal abominations of abundance into the eternal flames of the stars, reducing them to ashes. Their so-called
Show that.
immortality is just a facade.
Okay, baru dapat.
Nothing can truly defy death, can it? I just don't understand why the Lawfu kept this tumor for so long, leading to the terrible situation we're facing now.
Ah,
Genshin.
But
Genshin.
I guess I understand.
Kinish.
The people of the
Kinish
Lawfu are known for
and
their
Raiden.
kindness.
Aku pull Kinish.
Even when faced with the
Sebab aku
malignant
dah ada
tumor within
Raiden.
the Alchemy Commission, they couldn't bring themselves to cut it out.
Naruto.
They exiled
Kau
the
dapat
tumor.
kau dapat package Naruto Sasuke. Macam sial, orang berdua ni tak boleh berpisah.
Understand if you hold grudges against me, Miss Lingshaw. I take
Molan
the
ni aku
blame
tak dapat
for
lagi.
the resurgence of the disciples of Sanctus Medicus.
Kata kau tengah buat apa sekarang?
As for
For
why
now
Hule
aku
was
tengah
only in
nak
prison,
dapat
I can shed
Zelonen
some light on that
and
too.
Movika.
I'm just a healer.
Lepas
I'm
tu
not familiar with the past. I'd appreciate
kalau
it if you could enlighten me.
Chaska keluar aku nak pulih untuk dia juga.
Let me tell you more
Aku kalau boleh aku nak try nak kumpul semua karakter lah. Just for the fun of it. Kumpul semua karakter, buat semua level 90. Lepas tu dapatkan weapon, dia punya signature weapon.
Pakcik rocket. Kit apa?
Initiate cleanup.
May the foul stench dissipate quickly. Be of your body and mind.
Take your positions.
Also, wait to the streams, Chacha.
Dreams do come true.
Commencing support. Like until everything burns to ashes!
Rocket, pakcik. Oh. Rawr!
Ready for another?
Macam tu orang kau.
Take 4 in position.
Dah tu kau nak raw aku macam mana?
Set the seas ablaze!
Buat macam mikir. Rar.
I will claim victory for myself.
Sekejap. Rawr.
Oi 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 oi.
Macam kucing.
Firefly Type 4. Fight to live! Yeah. Enemy targets detected.
Benda yang kau.
Set the seas ablaze!
Malah aku dengan pakcik ni. Lemau. Oh, aku dapat shape ni.
Every victory is hard.
Aku tahu macam mana kau nak rar. Senang je.
Pakcik
Nak
bagi
tahu macam
satu
mana?
pick up line. Bagi pick up line. Aduh.
Repeat like.
No, aku tak ada. I'm bad with this stuff.
Janganlah. Kau nak pick up line?
Does Cloud Knight also take the medicine?
Okay. Sekejap, aku try Afiq. Aku try untuk kau. Boleh?
Okay.
No. This
Hey
is a
girl,
force
are
in
you
disguise.
Are you a
Although I
donut?
killed
Cause
him
you got
before
all
he
the sugars
returned
and
to his
curve,
original
baby.
form.
All these
Okay.
Borisin are dressed in official
Okay.
attire.
Aku tak tahulah
There were also
jadi ke
two
tak menjadi.
Borisin disguised as
Aku
members
tak
of
tahu
the
lah.
Skyfaring Commission and the Artisanship Commission.
Cui, hello. Hello,
Whoever is
tengku Echa
provided
di
with
sini waktu
official
tu stream.
identities must hold the position of power. Let's search elsewhere.
Dua-dua pakcik noob. Okay. Dia panggil kita noob.
Siapa? Siapa panggil kita noob?
Syasha dalam TikTok.
Wah.
Incense ascends.
Panggil kita noob Begitu. Payah tak? Ni tak nak pick up line ni. Tak nak awak pick up line dah. Pick up line.
Sudah.
Bos sudah
merajuk.
Bos dah buat kan. Bos tu kata noob. Tak nak ah.
The truth burns clear as a flame. Everything in this world
Lagi pun buat apa aku nak pick up line untuk
is
kau.
bleeding.
Tak apa. Benda boleh bincang.
Immerse yourself in it.
I got my makcik Simang.
Sekejap, Lingsha abundance kan?
Apa kat kaki aku pula?
Oh, perlu. Okay.
Why does Honkai Saga also have?
Time to cleanse the filth.
Stay in step. The mood is set. Let the show begin. Let's improvise.
We are like the primordial seal.
Like fireflies to a flame, until everything burns to ashes! This is more than a battle.
Pakcik say hi. Say hi lah, pakcik. Hi.
Hai. Saya bukan pakcik.
Dia cakap pakcik weh. Say hi dekat anak-anak kita, pakcik.
Saya bukan pakcik. Kalau saya pakcik, saya dah tua dah. Tapi saya tak tua, saya masih muda lagi.
Tapi aku pakcik dah.
Firefly type 4.
Ada anak buah.
Sets the seas ablaze!
Oh, kau nak macam tu. Aku pun pakcik, tapi aku tak nak digelar sebagai pakcik.
Have the upper hand.
Hai adik-adik sekalian. Datang ke stream.
Take your positions. Dreams do come true.
Siapa di sini pakcik, silalah stream.
Kami pakcik-pakcik sekian miau.
Meow 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 meow
Meow. Pakcik saya tinggi nasi minyak lah bila kita nak. Wow, lain macam.
Someone
calm yourself.
his arteries and drained almost all of his blood.
Bahaya tu
while he was
aku
still
dengar.
alive.
Bahaya siap aku dengar.
Such a cruel and ruthless act.
Despite being a long-lived species,
Yang last line tu
boars are
bila
actually
kita nak
more like
kahwin.
predatory beasts.
Wow,
Must feed on
lain
raw
marau.
food and
Wow, bau
I
bertendang
heard that
cik
Hule
adik
was
manis.
deprived of food and
Tiba.
water in the shackling prison.
Ni macam sial
It's
aku
hard to
dengar.
imagine how he managed to suppress his hunger
Afiq,
for
okey tak,
over
Afiq?
7 centuries. Will the hostage from the
Tiba-tiba
Yaojin be
kata nak
able to
kahwin ni.
avoid
Iya
Risau
pula.
Kau lagi
Such is
lagi
the
tiba-tiba
terrible
kau nak kahwin.
nature of the abominations of the bunny.
What?
We subjected him to the forest of swords to drain his life force.
Bila tarik dia?
In the end,
Gimana?
his
No.
punishment turned into a test of our patience.
Apa nonya?
Sadness, Lin Sha.
No, saya tak calon.
Casting a creature that can't be killed into a star
Kau
would be a way to
kau
permanently
literally
get
cakap
rid
dalam
of
stream kot. Kau nak kahwin?
unfortunate.
Tak, aku terkejut je yang Aisyah kacak tu.
Exactly. The atrocities
Okay,
committed by
chat.
Hule went
Kalau
beyond
korang
our
kata
master.
Afiq if you
Throughout
heard that
numerous
Afiq
wars,
say that
we
dia
made
nak kahwin,
every
tekan
effort
satu.
to eradicate the Boris.
Bro.
But
No.
with his mysterious sorcery turned countless Foxians into his pawns, and so the Borisin kept returning. The Foxians curse his name
Pretty
day
sure
and
I heard
night,
Afiq
and
say,
they
"Oh,
even
I'm
use
gonna
it to
get
scare
married."
children into staying quiet.
Bruh.
How could they grant a swift death to such a great sinner? I wonder if you know why Hule wasn't taken into custody by the Foxian majority Xianzhou Yaoqing, but instead
Blushing pakcik, jangan tak
imprisoned in
blushing.
the Xianzhou
What?
Laofu, Miss Lin Sha.
Mana ada blush?
As you mentioned, your mentor
Tadi-
was an
tadi blush,
exceptional
tadi-
warrior
tadi
and was
aku
the one who
blushing ke?
defeated Hule.
Yes.
An extraordinary achievement. Therefore, the marshal placed this feral beast under the jurisdiction
Baiklah.
of the Xianzhou Laofu as an honor, I assume?
It seems you have a major misunderstanding about this arrangement, Miss
Tak
Lin Sha.
masuk.
Allow me to explain it to you.
Pakcik tadi saya ada rampak orang lari-lari lah. Oh. Orang tu
maksud-
lari ke mana?
I think I know where this is going.
Yup. Oh, tu pakcik berlari dalam fikiran saya. Okey, baiklah.
Okay, have a good day.
Leh, kau nak lagi ada.
You're on your own.
Kau nak lagi mana? Siapa yang cakap kau boleh lari? You with me on this one.
Says who, bitch?
Refreshed and invigorated.
Run boy run. Run boy run. Digi 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 dum.
Aku unlock dah map ni tapi tak explore pun. Baiklah.
Benda biasa Afiq. Kau dah explore tapi kau apa kau bukan kau dah explore pula. Kau dah unlock tapi kau tak explore. Benda biasa.
Asalnya aku dah explore dekat ni version lepas. Explore pula dah unlock dekat version lepas.
Firefly Type 4. Activate.
Okey lah tu.
Hey yo, pencuri janda sama datang ke stream.
That is so wrong to hear.
Target sighted. All units on alert.
That is so wrong to hear. Pencuri janda apa ni Afiq?
Nama dia pencuri janda. Aku pun baca lah.
Time to cleanse the filth.
Afiq.
Stay in step.
The truth burns clear as everything in this world is bleeding.
Sabar. Kau cuma sabar.
Okay, Lisha is must food.
The mood is set. Let the show begin.
Every attack dia buat healing semua ni, semua orang.
Enemy data net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
Berharap mengantuk.
To a flame.
Until everything
Burns to ashes. Set the seas ablaze. This is more than a bad fight. To live.
Chat, do you want candy?
Full of supplies.
Apa salah?
A rare find.
Apa salah kau tanya chat macam kau nak culik budak tu?
Yes, do you want candy? Because candy is not.
A'udzu billahi minasy syaithanir rajim.
Kau tak payah nak baca benda tu. Nya.
Yasin.
Iba Yasin. Hang okey tak okey ni?
Saya memiau.
Mau.
Incense ascends. Clouds.
Yan Qing told me that an IPC ship was attacked by Borison. Is this what they were transporting on the ship?
Yes. The Artisanship Commission and Alchemy Commission conducted a joint examination and found that parts of this machine are made from specially refined Borison biotissue. I heard the Intelligentsia Guild has been researching the biological properties of long-life species, hoping to make medical or combat-related discoveries. However, they haven't dared to cross any lines due to their so-called relationship with the Alliance.
Perhaps to those scholars, Borison are no different from lab animals. Maybe the Borison attacked that ship to retaliate against the Intelligentsia Guild for experimenting on them?
No. If it were only about revenge, they could just wreck the ship and destroy all the cargo, instead of allowing it to end up in the shackling prison. It was a deliberate display to showcase the dangerous nature of the cargo in broad daylight. This way, the cargo would end up in the shackling prison, serving as a tool for the prison break.
This skill in exploiting the blind spots of others' mindsets is so atypical of them. I'm afraid the IPC and the Intelligentsia Guild unknowingly became their accomplices.
Watch out! This thing is still alive.
Okay, here we go.
Even after suffering such severe attacks?
Their imitation of long-life species has crossed the line.
Take your position. Dreams do come true.
Enemy targets detected. I'm so everything burns to ashes! Enemy data secured. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack. Fight to live! Get it together.
If it can still move, it means it wasn't damaged enough. Let's make sure it never moves again.
The mood is set. Let the show begin.
We have the upper hand. Set the seas ablaze!
Allow me to purge the brute. Time to cleanse the filth.
This isn't fight to live!
You haven't answered my question about why Hule was imprisoned in the Lafu instead of the Yao Qing, General. You've been reserved in your response. Could it be that such an arrangement wasn't
The reason why the Marshal didn't leave Hule on the Yao Qing lies in the very mech in front of us.
Are you suggesting that there are people trying to understand Hule's secrets and use them for their own purposes? Just like with this mech? Well,
Serius lah, aku suruh aku pakai dia di
I've heard that the Foxians on the Yao Qing share a bloodline with the Borisin. And just like the Borisin, some of the Foxians there experience an uncontrollable insanity called moon rage. The Marshal believed that this would be inhumane and no different from what the Borisin did.
Exactly. While Borisin see moon rage as a blessing that unlocks their true potential, Foxians see it as an inevitable curse within their bloodline. Countless healers of the Yao Qing have attempted to unravel this mystery, but to no avail. Why can Borisin control the power of moon rage? Can we Foxians break free from this curse? These questions were asked frequently. Each questioner had good intentions. But the road to catastrophe is paved with good intentions. To the Foxians of the Yao Qing, Hule was not only the warhead of the Borisin, but also a monster that could be the subject of much research. Hule thus became a poison that corrupted people's minds without their knowing.
That's why the Marshal decided to imprison Hule and the Lafu. It wasn't an honor, but rather a warning.
Because such selfish pursuits in the name of good intention
Hydra, why?
Yeah.
once led to a
I
tragedy
didn't do any.
on the law
I didn't do anything.
that served as a
Hydra,
warning
come
to
on, kau
future
sorang je dalam
generations.
ni. Kita dua je dalam ni.
This edition of Imbibitor Lunae. By imprisoning Hule and the Xianzhou Lafu, the Marshal both suppressed the dangerous intentions of the Yaoqing Foxians and warned the Xianzhou Lafu to refrain from repeating its mistake.
That was a necessary trade-off. The Xianzhou alliance is not solely about the Xianzhou natives.
I'm literally
Only when all
sleepy right
three
now,
races,
I'm not gonna lie.
Foxian, Vidyadhara, and Xianzhou natives, form an alliance, will there be a promising
Aduh
future
bang,
for
jangan
all.
tidur.
Thank
Petang masih muda.
you for enlightening me.
Dia silap.
Was it for the same reason
Okay,
that you
petang masih
traded
muda,
off
ya.
my mentor to the Xianzhou Zhuming, only to stand idle and allow the resurgence of the disciples of Sanctus Medicus?
Amat sus.
You said that I couldn't bear to cut out the malignant tumor within the alchemy connection,
minta heal. Aku gigit
but instead
dulu.
exiled the healer and tried to solve the problem to the Xianzhou Zhuming. But did your mentor
Minta
tell
heal, aku gigit
her
telur.
good intentions led her to perform certain healing arts on Dan Heng, who had just finished his hatching rebirth, so that he would regain the memories of his past life?
What did you just say?
She believed that restoring the High Elder's knowledge of his past life would allow the Vidyadhara to resume their duty as the guardians of the Ambrosial Arbor. quelling the strife within their clan and bringing everything back on the right path. But just as I mentioned earlier, the road to catastrophe is always paved with good intentions. Since then, the 6 charioteers decided that the Alchemy Commission would no longer have a cauldron master. Until your arrival now.
If that's the case, I should thank you for protecting my mentor by exiling her, General.
Quite the contrary. I should be the one thanking you.
Thanking me?
All I ever want is to have a clear conscience. However, can long-life species truly achieve that goal in their long-drawn lives? For example, you were implicated along with your mentor and forced to leave your homeland without knowing the truth. And now, with the complicated situation in the Alchemy Commission, the Alliance has spared me a lot of trouble by sending you to handle this challenging task. Shouldn't I be thanking you instead?
Your eloquence is indeed impressive, the divine foresight. You won't even leave me any excuses to hold a grudge against you. But let me make it clear. The Alliance sent me here to handle the business impartially, not to choose sides.
It doesn't matter which side you choose, Miss Lingshaw. At the end of the day, both you and I stand on the side of the Alliance, don't we? Let's keep going.
Moving forward. Bye-bye, Orison. Tak nak lawan kau. Damn, that's a lot of dead bodies.
These Mara-struck soldiers don't appear to be escaped prisoners.
How can you tell?
These soldiers are fully armed. Obviously, they didn't hastily join the battle.
The messenger named Morza did say that there were 2 groups of attackers. The other attackers, aside from the Borison, could hide their tracks. I believe he was referring to these people.
Hide their tracks?
Exactly. I've engaged with these attackers before, and they used Cloud Hymn magic to hide their presence. Without careful observation, no one can detect them.
You once warned me to be cautious of the Vidyadhara Elder's influence within the Alchemy Commission. Could it be?
What's on your mind, Miss Lingshaw?
Well, it seems that someone provided the attackers with a map of the shackling prison. And considering the Vidyadhara's involvement in the prison's construction, it raises suspicion about their role in this. Additionally, the fact that the Borison need medicine to disguise themselves would suggest that there are still moles within the Alchemy Commission
Hello,
assisting
makcik. Welcome to the stream.
Moreover, forging official identities for the undercover Borison would require someone with significant authority.
Nak tak spoiler? No, any jangan spoil.
He's talking in chat.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yes, TikTok.
And the presence of assassins capable of using Cloud Hymn magic deepens my suspicion about the Preceptors. But why would the Vidyadhara collude with the Borison and
Saya
aid
ni
in
dia buat
his escape?
this world quest kan?
They aim to
Yang
spread
Skylar
chaos.
punya world quest yang ikan paus tu.
They believe that only in chaos can they regain their
Kyla?
former power and
Ya, yang ada
influence.
macam
Since this edition of
the wheel that looks like the narwhal tu.
Oh,
the
yeah,
once
yeah, yeah.
proud
I've done
dragon
it. Yeah.
race has been
Ya, kau masih dekat fountain lagi je.
No, aku dah masuk nak lan. Cuma this world quest aku tak buat lagi.
Being a native of the Waifu, Miss Lingsha, I believe you understand the implications.
However,
I
I
bagi tahu
don't
je lah,
think the
this quest has a lot
preceptors
of
are the true
cutscene.
masterminds.
Oh,
If I'm not
yeah.
mistaken, the
Eat
one
that.
behind all this
It's literally
treachery
annoying.
is the Lord Ravager who exploited the weaknesses within the Law Fu and instigated the disciples of
supposed to do here?
Sanctus Medicus, ultimately leading to the Ambrosial Arbor's resurrection.
Tu suka indah.
Pantat liar.
Tilia.
Please remember, General, that everything I've mentioned is mere speculation. We need concrete evidence for a public
Ini
trial.
thank you for the noodle.
If you want to interrogate someone within the Videodara's ranks, you'll need irrefutable
The
proof.
nudes.
Aku
So,
cakap noodles, bukan
what's your
noodle.
plan, Miss Ling Sha?
I'll send an invitation to the preceptors.
An invitation?
The preceptors have been
Honkai
inviting
Star
me for a
lelaki
personal
baru
meeting
main
since
di
my
PC.
arrival
Hello
on the
part,
field.
welcome to the stream.
Now,
Yeah.
I'll send them the remains of these
Kentut.
Mara-struck soldiers and the route
Hey.
map I found in the prisoner's
F-
possession.
F-A-R-
Then, I'll ask them to meet
F-A-R-D
me
lah.
at Scale Gorge Waterscape.
Oh,
I'd like to hear their explanations.
FARB.
Good idea. If I were to take action, it might alert the true mastermind. I trust you to handle this matter, Miss Ling Sha. The internal affairs of the Vidyadhara should remain under their jurisdiction. And don't worry if things don't go smoothly. Once the wolf hunt operation is over, the hidden truths will come to
Ni
light.
di Lofu kan? Iya,
Speaking of the wolf hunt operation,
dekat
I'm
Lofu.
truly worried about the
Kita
Yaoji
dekat penjara,
who was
guys.
taken hostage. Hule was starving in the shackling prison for centuries. I don't know if the messenger can survive in that wolf's clutches. May Rainbow's blessing keep him safe.
Hey, back to Jiao Chou.
As I said, I'm a healer. But my art of healing requires the culinary arts to be truly effective. The magic of my cauldron is its ability to make all kinds of medicines into dishes that patients can eat. When simmered and cooked together, any kind of medicinal herb or ingredient becomes a delightful delicacy.
Delicacy. But isn't that just one flavor overpowering the others?
Well, you have a point. Let me ask you this. If there's a fussy child who refuses to eat green peppers, what's the best way to make him eat them?
Stuff the kid's mouth with the green peppers and cook him alive in a pot.
Okay.
You have quite the sense of humor. I've heard that you, Borisin, have lost many of your taste
lagi
buds
develop
during
oh.
the self-modification
Ah,
process, so you can't experience complex flavors. Only the saltiness of blood and flesh truly awakens your appetite.
It's a shame I don't have any green peppers right now. Otherwise, I'd happily stuff them into your mouth and cook you alive in a pot.
I'm just kidding. The answer is quite simple. Chop up the peppers and mix them with minced meat to make meatballs. This way, the flavor of the meat overpowers the taste of the peppers. And even a fussy child can enjoy them.
Can I just boil your tongue in this hot pot? I know you're trying to buy time until someone comes to your rescue. You said that Jin Liu recently returned to the Lafu, right? Well, she did come back. But unfortunately, I also found out that she committed serious crimes and was escorted to another Xianzhou ship. Do you really think you can delay our departure
Itu memang
by
benar.
provoking Lord Hule's
benar, Mami
desire
kena
for
tangkap.
revenge with your clever little tongue? You see Borisin as savages who know nothing about the Xianzhou. But in fact, we know all about your tracking tricks. Like the jade abacus you're carrying, and the side cranes in the sky. The more hope you hold in your heart, the greater your pain will be when death comes. I wonder if you can maintain your composure when I tear your throat open.
His composure is only a temporary effect of the medicine. And it will wear off soon, right?
Lord Hule!
Oh, you pathetic Foxians. For thousands of years, we were the ones who allowed you to live, and who granted you civilization. But in the
esok kita
end,
kena masuk lah
you
kat
chose
level
to
up tu.
betray us for the freedom
Sebab
promised by the
boleh try game baru.
Xianzhou people.
Game baru.
Okay.
But it's
Jangan banyak buat
right.
dem.
As long as you catch
Ni
the
nak apa nak
scent of
cakap yang
your
tadi kan?
masters, you obediently return to us, no matter
chicken rice
how
shop
far you run
Boleh?
away.
Nak apa? Roasted chicken macam biasa? Ke nak benda ni?
Run away, you said?
Steam chicken.
Well, I'm not the one who's trying to run away right now. The Borison's era has long passed. Did they ever tell you these harsh facts before giving you hope for returning home? Lord Hule, now they're being crushed by the Merlin's claw of the Yao Qing. By a Foxian. They're hiding in remote corners of the cosmos, trembling with fear like a wounded beast on its last legs.
Of course lah.
Reaching out desperately for any fake hope of salvation, which in this case is you.
The Merlin's claw of the Yao Qing. A Foxian? Very interesting. Tell me, Moktok.
Masya Allah,
speaking the truth?
Hello.
He isn't lying.
That
lowly
kat rumah,
beast was
kenapa?
a war slave who ran away from our pack. Cannon fodder, a thief. She stole our power and used her knowledge about us to fight us, using every dirty trick in the book.
But it's not. Ow.
And she bested you, Moktok.
Tapi yang
Fairness is but a
tu lah yang dari
pathetic
DIY
excuse for
punya.
the dead and defeated. Since our
kat
great
rumah
pack
ni
is
kena check
falling
dah.
apart, who told you that I was
Okay,
alive?
bye.
And who sent you here?
Masalah betul lah.
Darkest hours. It was a prophet of the master of immortality, named Mangus, who showed us the way.
Aku nampak Rio dalam chat. Kau keluar sekarang, Rio. Keluar chat sekarang.
This prophet.
Aku nampak nama kau masuk tadi. Sila keluar cakap hi.
The prophet made this proclamation. The Borison have been divided for too long, and only your return can unite all the packs, restoring us to our former glory.
Memang tak boleh nak tukar drumstick
That's
ke apa?
when we learned that you were still alive. It must have been a manifestation of the master of
Sayang, memang tak boleh
immortality.
tukar drumstick lah.
And the prophet told us that
Ya?
the
Bukan
Foxian
boleh ke?
general of the Yao
Boleh,
Qing
tapi dia kata
would take you to
unavailable.
her ship during the Lafu's war dance.
Bye.
And that it would be our best chance to infiltrate and free you from your prison.
Ya, I
Just
try
as she said, we
nasi
did
ayam
it.
tempat lain kejap. I kena cepat ni sebab my brother kereta dia breakdown. Apa tak boleh start. I kena pergi Kelana Jaya.
Oh, then you pergilah dulu. It's okay.
Even if you
It's fine,
managed to set Hule free, you'd have no
I have
way
my
to
snacks.
escape.
Pergi dulu lah.
We've already prepared
Sure.
our ships.
Yeah.
And the prophet's prediction will surely come true.
Who's gonna pergi the
Once the
rescue?
news
Adik
about the
dia.
prison break spreads,
ramai
Cloud
dalam
Knights
ni.
will close
Hello, Caca,
all the
welcome to the stream.
ports. You may
Okay, go
think
ahead,
you've
go ahead.
escaped the prison,
Kejap.
but you're just trapped in another cage, known as the
Apa khabar,
Law
Caca? Boleh bantu? Oh, hello,
Let
Bright
me kill
Hunter.
this
Welcome to the
unruly
stream. Thank you
lowly
for the
beast,
flower. I
Lord
mean, rose.
Hule.
Wait, is that Shasha? Is it Shasha from the Twitch?
Right now, everyone in the Lafu is
Um,
distracted by the stupid
yes.
war dance. So this will be the perfect chance to
The
escape.
one who likes to
Once you've
go with
returned to your
Korpaki.
territory,
I don't know.
revenge against the Xianzhou ships will be within
Yo, hello
reach.
Shasha.
Perfect chance to return to my weak and
Pride.
shattered pack at the mercy of a
siapa ke?
ridiculous false prophet and become a mere puppet in her clutches.
Time aku tengah
The only path she has prepared for you.
Genshin tengah kat sini banyak time tu lah. Orang suruh call lah, itulah, inilah, buat itulah, kena cepat
A
lah.
wolf never allows itself to become prey.
And I had to
From
like
now on, you'll
press,
follow my
keep
orders.
spamming. Shit.
Since you are so
Apa
confident
tadi, Api?
that the Cloud Knights will close the ports, Jiao Chou,
Kau tak nak full
I'm
face
now
shelter.
giving you a chance to go and see it
Saya
for
busuk.
yourself. Go to the ports.
Yes, it's me, Haindra.
Come
Caca cakap.
back and tell me what you saw.
Wait, what did you just say?
Ni kena cakap Sasha busuk.
Would an alpha wolf ever listen to a cub mock talk?
Tak mau nak rapa. Para papa.
No, I've never heard anything like that.
Hydra buntu. Dia cakap lah. Biasa cakap.
Always unquestioningly follow
Siapa
your
busuk
orders.
nama dia Sasha. Gitu.
Just a little pre-hunt entertainment. Don't you want to run away?
Okay, guys.
Alright.
You will come back.
Sorry, sayang.
Because foxes
Okay.
like you
I'll be right back.
always
Bye,
obediently
Hydra.
return to their masters,
Saya pergi makan dulu.
no matter
Bye.
how far they run away.
Sasha busuk.
Okay. Akhirnya wangi. Hilang dah busuk. Baiklah. Hydra dah menghilang dah, Sasha.
Water! I need some water! What the heck was I thinking? If I knew it'd end like this, I would have stayed in the shackling prison. Better to live in shackles than die free.
Let me take a look. I can help you out.
Are you a healer? Please, bandage me up. I don't want to die.
Although Hule and his followers can currently hide in the city, won't be long before they're found. What was he planning when he let me go?
Anyway, right, thank you for nasi lemuk. Option search for
I can't believe he actually let me go. What game is he playing? Perhaps I can try to warn the Cloud Knights. No. Perhaps I can just escape.
Oh. Oh. There are people watching us. Oh.
Just as I suspected. He's testing me.
Ada orang tengah tengok.
The Cloud Knights must have been aware of the situation inside the shackling prison for some time. Will General Fei Shao personally lead a squad to capture Hule? For now, I'll do as he asked.
The things of days past are shaped anew through the year.
Okay. Kau punya Jendo ada signature W engine tak? Tak ada.
Would you like to board my star skiff? Well, my little star skiff can't accommodate that many. But I have a larger one that will arrive in less than 15 minutes if you need it. So, where would you like to go?
Lah, kan dia skill AP.
We need to hurry wherever we're going. The war dance is about to start, The Skyfaring Commission is prioritizing star skiffs heading to the Sky Splitter. Close the ports? Why would they do that?
So we cannot do that. Oh. Ada lagi yang tengah tengok.
I'm sorry, but the Realm Keeping Commission Chancery is currently closed. All the officers and officials have been reassigned to assist in the war dens. Hey, although we're short-staffed at the moment, if there's anything I can do to help, please feel free to ask me.
I'm not sure that they can help us because someone is watching. I mean, some of these people are watching. Asking for the help from the outside is going to be hard. Memang susah. Rasa ada yang tengah tengok. Yup.
Hey there. I noticed you'd been looking at me for quite a while. Do you need my help?
Siapa di talian?
Hello.
Hello. Selamat datang ke stream.
Hello, Afik the troublemaker. My name is also Afik.
Yeah.
But I'm not the troublemaker.
Hello. Apa khabar? Boleh saya bantu? Selamat datang ke Mary Brown. Nak order apa?
Saya nak order spicy chicken McDeluxe. Salah orang.
Salah.
Salah tempat
Salah.
Salah tempat.
Tu nama tu kena boycott tu.
Saya tak biasa makan Mary Brown ni. Tak tahu apa yang ada.
Understood. Please come to me if you need any help.
Stop asking. I'm off duty now. Go bother someone else.
You streaming or what?
Yeah, I am.
Oh shit. Yeah. A little heads up would be good. Not gonna lie.
Can't you just stop
I
asking?
have a very
You're not
crazy
one of
idea.
us.
What?
I smell a
I have a
familiar
very
scent on
crazy
you.
idea.
What?
I want to watch Critical Role again.
What?
I want to watch Critical Role again.
Critical Role.
Yeah, Critical Role.
The Warhead sent me here to check on the situation.
And I want to watch from season 1 until the current season.
No, not at all. Instead, the Skyfaring Commission
Wait, how
is clearing
many
routes to
episodes season one
prioritize
again?
star skiffs heading to the Sky Splitter. This will make our ships more
I'm
noticeable
just
when we try to
wondering
escape.
how many episodes of Critical Role Campaign 1.
Oh, I never watched that. I never heard of it.
Yeah, you should watch it, man. Like, Critical Role
Ports
is-
haven't been closed?
Right.
What is going on?
For me,
Stalling won't
my
help.
general opinion,
It's time to confront Hule and see what
Critical
tricks he's
Role
up
is
to.
one of the best Dungeons and Dragons, like Dungeons and Dragons streamers.
Would you like to board my stars?
So they just play Dungeons and Dragons on
Well,
stream.
my little star skiff can't accommodate. We need to hurry wherever we're going.
Okay, there is 115 episode. Wait, 115 episode.
Keep what quiet?
Each is
Come on, spill it if you have
almost
something to say.
At least 2.5 hours long.
I've been in this business.
For campaign 1, gonna make me like almost an entire month.
You're back, Jiao
If I
Cho.
binge watch
You were
it
closely watching me,
non-stop.
weren't you? And if I sought help from anyone,
Uh-huh.
your people would kill them. Was that your plan, Hule?
Oh, exactly as you said. So, have the Cloud Knights closed the ports? They don't want to publicize my escape. I understand. It's no surprise, for fear is more deadly than claws and fangs. Especially during a festive time like the war dance.
You okay there?
Huh?
You okay? I hear you like yeah.
I'm just
No.
I'm just shaving.
Shady?
Shaving.
Oh, shaving. But you say you're streaming.
Yeah. Streaming and shaving at the same time.
What lurks here is not a group of fugitives,
First,
but rather a pack of wolves amidst the flock. My cubs are hungry, ready to feast on flesh and blood, reveling in your fear. Your calm facade will soon crumble. I can tear through it and expose your pathetic bones anytime. There's no
Well, I'll be
escape
ring down
from
thank you
me,
for follow.
Jiao Cho.
Even though you're in Discord.
Of course. You can try your luck and believe that your wits will save you.
You
But
being
remember,
have you
you're
rolled
not
for the
the
new
only
character
hostage
yet?
in this city.
Ah,
If
still
you
not got
try
it.
anything funny, it is now. Let's talk about the Foxian general you serve. Mock Dog says she's here for me, which means she'll be hunting me herself. Before the hunt begins, I need to know my opponent. You can refuse and play tough, or you can cooperate and save us both some time, healer. Good. At least you didn't try to draw attention with a scream. That way no one will die in vain. But remember, the next time you refuse me, I'll crush your healing hands, then your knees, then your spine. I'll dismantle you piece by piece, until only your silver tongue remains for you to speak.
This man is brutal.
Fine. I'll tell you what you want to know about her. But I expect something in return.
What makes you think you're still in a position to negotiate with me?
You can torture me until I talk. Or let's save us both some time. Warhead. Here's the question that's been bothering me. How have you managed to survive and endure centuries of torture? Borison aren't supposed to live that long, or possess such regenerative abilities.
So, is that why the Shanzhou Yao Qing wanted to take me away? Oh, to some, I'm a hostage, but to others, I hold the secrets they desire. I still remember, in the early years of my captivity, the Foxians came and went. They extracted my blood and marrow, trying to unravel the mystery of moon rage. Unfortunately, they failed to uncover the secret. So, they resorted to the most brutal punishments they could imagine. Some seek power to destroy their enemies, while others seek power to become their enemies. Which one are you, Jiao Zhou? Ah, I see. You're the most pitiful of them all, healer of the Yao Qing. You seek power to share it with others and do good. Well, then let me tell you the answer you seek. In our ancient legends, Duran, the ancestor of the Borison, was dissatisfied with his limited lifespan and power. He yearned to dominate the skies and become the master of all the stars. To achieve his goal, he sacrificed the lives of countless Borison and Foxians, pouring them into the spring bestowed by the Master of Immortality. Through a form of genetic sorcery, the water gave birth to a miracle. The lunar embryo. Duran ascended the birthing bed and obtained what he desired. A heart in the shape of a deep red full moon. He cut open his chest and replaced his original heart with this crimson moon. Laugh all you want, but only I know the truth behind every word. This moon heart beats within the body of every generation of the Borison warhead. In the ritual that decides the new warhead, the successor cuts open the previous warhead's chest and consumes the divine heart, thus possessing it as their own. Devouring is the true essence of life, allowing us to endure and thrive. It gathers the life essence of all the prey we consume, making us stronger and stronger. I thought all hope was lost after 7 centuries of torment. But now, this heart is beating once again. All right. Now it's your turn to tell me everything about the Merlin's Claw.
Jiao Cho, I found you.
Oh no.
I know I'm in no position to question your orders, but if I understand correctly, you already have intelligence about the Borison?
That's right. My people are busy collecting clues now. What's the situation, Wadza?
General, before we completely lost contact with Jiao Cho, I picked up a signal from his Jade Abacus. It won't take long before we locate their whereabouts.
If that's the case, shouldn't we immediately go there and join forces to eliminate the Borison? Why are we returning to Stargazer Navalia?
Looks like your general has only taught you swordplay, not the art of the hunt. There's an old saying among the Borison. In the forest, the hunter may easily become the hunted. While we may call ourselves the hunters now, chasing them blindly will only make us become the prey.
Are you joking, General? He's just a wolf who's been imprisoned for 7 centuries. Even with his accomplices, they're no match for us numerous Lawfu Cloud Knights. How could he consider us his prey?
Do not underestimate the enemy. Hule is not an ordinary Borison that can be easily killed. The advantage in numbers means nothing when we face that monster. A vicious beast who hasn't tasted blood and flesh in 7 centuries is now lurking on the streets of the Lawfu right before the war dance. This is what makes the situation treacherous and unpredictable.
To him, the lives of ordinary people are just meat, ready to be devoured at any moment.
Exactly. That is why we must succeed in our first strike, or the situation will spiral out of control. You've heard of this military tactic, right? When you surround your enemy, leave one side open for them to escape. A skilled hunter must be well prepared, waiting for the prey at the most advantageous position.
Where do those Borison want to go?
What would we do if we were the escapees from the shackling prison? While we can disguise ourselves and blend in with the crowd, we don't plan on staying here for long. In this case, what do we need most now?
A star skiff to get us out of the Lawfu. The Borison we discovered at Stargazer Navalia were actually preparing a vessel for their escape.
We predict their next move, and we take them down. Let's start from where you found those Borison and corner our prey.
Alright.
Okay, I need Amazon. I need Amazon Prime now.
Why?
Like I said, Critical Role. They have this like macam animated series that they do. And then it's going to be like season 3 is coming up. And I love it. We see all the adventure that I imagine in my head come to life. By the way, Hydra mana?
Member keluar kejap.
Member.
This is where we ran into the Borison last time. It looks the same as usual.
Because I blocked all the relevant news to make it seem as if nothing had happened. Losing contact with their accomplices preparing the star skiff will surely put them on guard. However, the more well-prepared a plan is, the longer it takes to adjust when it's disrupted. If any Borson wants to stick to the original plan despite the risks, they'll surely come back to Stargazer Navalia.
Are you suggesting that there are Borison here at Stargazer Navalia right now?
This is an automated area. So don't you think that there are a bit too many people here today? First, look at those 2 Skyfaring Commission staff members. They've been observing us in secret since we arrived here. Then there's a Cloud Knight soldier over there. Perhaps he's here for patrol, but each patrol team must consist of 2 members. And obviously, he is not following the rules. Lastly, there's that craftsman wearing Artisanship Commission clothing. He's unusually focused on checking that device. If you have a target in mind, let's go investigate.
Starting with you.
Lieutenant Yenxing and General Feixiao?
You're aware of the Borison prison break, right?
Yeah, I've received the news, and I'll be on the alert.
Looks like you've been keeping an eye on the Sky Splitter. Have you noticed anything unusual?
No, everything is normal on the ship. Nothing out of the ordinary.
This is not a location for a Cloud Knight on guard duty, is it?
Well, this spot offers a great view. Are you here to keep an eye on the Sky Splitter?
Yes.
You've been observing the Sky Splitter for a while. Have you noticed anything?
Honestly, just watching the ship from here isn't too thrilling. I wish I could go on board and witness Lieutenant Yenxing's contests. Speaking of which, Lieutenant Yenxing, aren't you supposed to be on the Sky Splitter? Is it alright for you to be here and—
Thank you for your concern, but I have more pressing matters to attend to.
Hey, you there! Please refrain from wandering around Stargazer Navalia if you're not— Oh, it's you, Lieutenant Yenxing. No, not at all. Actually, I'm here to address a peculiar issue.
A peculiar issue?
Yeah, we've had some unscheduled star skiffs being constructed at this dock in Stargazer Navalia. Could there have been an error in the production planning for the assembly line? This is just weird. I thought all the pending star skiffs from before the war dance had been scheduled already. I'm sorry, but I need to focus on my work right now. If you have any questions, we can discuss them later.
Okay, that guy is clean.
Who are you? Don't you know that Stargazer Navalia is on lockdown now?
Hey, chill out. They're just a few lost tourists.
Okay, you two are sus.
But Stargazer Navalia is the shipbuilding port of the Cienjo Lafu. If the Skyfaring Commission called for a lockdown, there should be official documents proving it, right?
Official documents? Of course there are. The Cloud Knights are aware that some people have infiltrated this port.
That makes perfect sense. So you're now investigating the Borison?
Yeah, we've received orders from the higher-ups, so we've blocked off this area to prevent any interference with our inspection. Thank you for your understanding.
So, it seems that some Borison have returned to Stargazer Navalia in disguise. The answer seems quite obvious.
That's my suspicion as well.
Remember when I mentioned that the Cloud Knights blocked all relevant news to make it seem as if nothing happened? Stargazer Navalia is not under lockdown.
But on the contrary, those staff members use Stargazer Navalia is on lockdown as an excuse to persuade us to leave. This contradicts the Cloud Knights' plans.
Their flimsy disguise has been exposed. Even if they try to hide, there's no way they can escape us.
Why are you still here? As I said, Stargazer Navalia is on lockdown now.
No. I never issued such an order.
Who are you?
Perhaps you haven't met me on the battlefield, but I am certain you've heard my name. Now, I'm asking you a question, so answer me. Tell me, how many more of your comrades are here? Where were you planning to meet Hule?
This woman, she's the general of the Yaoqing. What are you still waiting for? Attack her!
Retribution will find you. Ill tidings manifest.
Lance at the ready.
Another journey begins on the still waters of a
Easy win.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Run! Tell Lord Montauk about this! Why don't you kill me?
Because I need answers.
You were our war slave, so you should know us descendants of Duran. You want me to talk? Fine. Try whatever you want. But I assure you, you won't get anything from me. Only fangs and blood.
If I were to do that, I wouldn't be any different from you. I am the arrow that pierces the wolf's heart. I grant you a swift death.
That's exactly what I desire. Wolves that leave the pack are prepared for the fate of never returning home. But sadly, you didn't catch my partner. He will alert them.
Before you close your eyes, you should know that I allowed him to escape. Because he will lead the Cloud Knights to Hule's hideout.
Is this how you leave one side open? You let that Borison escape so you could track him?
This is the most common hunting tactic used by Borison. I know the methods of these abominations all too well. They always leave an escape route for their prey, allowing them to flee in fear. Then they chase them like it's a game. Borison get great satisfaction from the last struggles of their victims.
Have you witnessed these things firsthand? That guy called you a war slave. What exactly have you experienced?
Well, just a hazy past that I can barely recollect. Long ago, I was one of them.
What? Number one.
The word Borison was only used to refer to those wolf masters. I'm a Foxian who was born in one of the fallen territories. In their eyes, we're mere consumables. Cannon fodder used to slow down Xianzhou attacks on the battlefield.
But you survived. And not only that, you became the general of the Yao Qing. If I get the chance, I'd love to hear stories of your past, General.
Speaking of stories, you've reminded me that now is not the time for them. Wadza, we've sent the warning from Stargazer Navalia. What's the situation on your end?
I've found them. Zhao Cho is trying to stall Hule, and he signaled me to not reveal myself.
Trust his judgment and keep watching. We'll be right there.
I believe the warning we sent will stop Hule from attacking Stargazer Navalia. What will he do next?
The hunt is not over yet. Stay safe, Zhao Cho.
Please, save me.
I want to live. Doctor!
Zhao Zhao, find a medical ingenium and give that kid a shot! Hurry!
I see. How is the front line?
The Borison Beast ships have already landed on the Fenghu. It won't be long before this place is overrun as well.
What about General Yueyu? Any news from her? I'm her healer. I should stay by her side at a time like this.
She asked me to tell you that she's not coming back. She must protect the Cloud Pier telescope. General asks you to save that kid. The girl fought desperately just to bring us all back here alive. I've never seen such a brutal fighting style. Her body... it's like she was split open. Just like...
Oh, her blood pressure is dropping. Do you hear me, Xiao Xiao?
Loud and clear. Get me some tumble dust. We've got to start the operation right now. I will bring her back.
Is that why you're so determined to learn my secrets? Do you hear me, Jiao Chou?
I do. Loud and clear.
So she saved you all in that great battle on the Xiangzhou Fenghu 3 decades ago. But to your surprise, you discovered her Borison bloodline while she was at death's door. Moktok told me that she was a war slave who escaped from the Eclipse Pack. Oh, what a twist of fate. Turns out, she's from the same clan as I am.
Now I understand. No wonder she displayed such astounding power, determination, and cruelty in battle. Turns out it's all because of her Borison bloodline. Mutt. Despicable mutt.
And she used the gift of her bloodline to destroy the Borison! Moon Rage, a blessing for wolves, and a curse for foxes. For Borison, to have their bodies torn apart by Moon Rage and transform into a beast is the ultimate joy. But for you Foxians with poor regenerative abilities, it means certain death. With the burning fury in her heart, that Foxian general will eventually lose her sanity and indulge in endless bloodshed. The scars on her body will not be caused by enemy weapons, but by the immense power she can't withstand. One day, she will be torn apart and die as a monster, and in return for saving her life, you intend to give everything to solve this impossible puzzle.
Hulei. Do you know the saddest thing about being a healer? All this time, I've devoted my life to bringing back those who sacrificed their lives to monsters like you. I exhausted myself, and my hands trembled. But I believed everything I did was meaningful. But once again, they rushed into battle. And then I heard of their deaths. They died under your claws, in your jaws, amidst the flames of crashing star skiffs, and under the Lux arrow of rainbow. Like a useless idiot, I saved a fish named Life out of the cauldron called Death, only to watch it struggle, dive back into the boiling broth. So I asked myself, why were they so eager to run toward their death after they had recovered from their wounds? Why wouldn't they value their hard-won life? All the doubts left me feeling lost.
I can smell your desperation. all the way down to your bone marrow.
Eventually, I realized that their deaths held value. They placed the weight of their sacrifice on the living, granting us strength. With a coin forged by their deaths, they exchanged something more in return. Everything I'm doing now, following you so closely, is just for one reason. Witnessing your death with my own two eyes. Even your death has value. It will pave the way for a peaceful war dance and a fully cured Fei Shao.
The thoughts in your pathetic head are hardly surprising.
Did you already know this?
Yes, I did. As Borisin, we understand the value of death more than anyone. And as a healer who has witnessed so much death, you won't be swayed by fear. What a shame, what a shame. Your story actually sparked a trace of respect for you in my heart.
Can you even feel respect with your corrupted heart?
Of course, because I caught a whiff of my own kind in you. Unfortunately, in the end, you're still just a weak fox, as the wolf's creed goes. Gift the wolf a dead end, where new paths arise. Raise him to a doomed fate, where satiation lies. The cowards in forgotten corners meet their unworthy demise. Yet the valorous in brutal battles embrace their eternal prize. That's why I'm keeping you alive for now. I want to show you how Borisin truly respect their enemies. We will consume your flesh and blood, nourishing our own. We will crush your hopes and dreams, clearing a path for our hunt. Your feeble souls will witness a new future. A future that belongs to me.
My lord, we received a message. Our arrangement at Stargazer Navalia has been discovered. We must act quickly.
That doesn't surprise me at all. Moktok, what's that noise?
It's the Sky Splitter. The ship that the Wardens will be held on is about to set off. The Skyfaring Commission will clear the air routes. And if our star skiffs try to escape, we'll be spotted.
Calm down, Moktok. Look at you now, hiding and fearful. Where is your Borisin dignity?
As I said, I'd sacrifice my dignity for your return. As long as you can come back to the Borisin Pax, there's still hope.
Hope? The Borisin have forgotten the wolf's creed. Weak creatures put their hope in the strong, but the strong fight their way out. Bringing me back instead of choosing a new master only proves the decline of our pack. And as for the prophet who manipulated you into saving me, she's just a liar, trying to use Duran's offspring. Moktok, let me tell you how the Borisin will rise to power. We won't hide like rats in the streets of the Xiangzhou. We will be ravenous wolves, walking amongst a herd of lambs, with our fangs bared.
But, Great Warhead, our packs are not here. We can't go to war like this.
Our packs are not here. Wherever I go, everyone is the pack.
Stay away. Just don't come any closer. No!
Oh.
talk. We're the apex predators at the top of the hierarchy. As wolves, we create fear. We don't become servants to it. If you're blind to the path, I will be the crimson moon that lights the way for you. Share my crimson blood with our brethren. Use it to infect those Foxians and strike fear into their hearts. Now, you devious monkey, come out and face me.
Xiao Qiu. Moza. Run.
No, he can't run, and neither can you. You've come at the right time, monkey of the Yao Qing. Tell your general, tell her, that I will unleash a massacre here, drowning the Xianzhou La Fu in blood. From this moment on, wolves bearing my blood will hunt on every street, feasting on the followers of that devilish archer. Follow me, my cubs. We shall stride among the prey. Give the wolf a dead end when new paths arise. Raise him to a doomed fate where satiation lies. The cowards in forgotten corners meet their unworthy demise. Yet the valorous in brutal battles embrace their eternal prize. Do you hear that? The rumble of the cannons. It brings back all the memories of past battles within me. My return will bring back the Wolf's Creed. In my own way, I shall save our weakened pack and restore it to its former glory!
Hey.
The Sky Splitter's gun salute is really loud. So this is what the war dance is actually like? I feel like my eardrums are going to burst.
Well, how could they expect to attract people to come and watch if they didn't make a huge spectacle? March, you haven't forgotten what you came to do, have you?
As a representative of the Xianzhou La Fu, I will defeat all challengers.
That's the spirit. Sounds like you're all fired up. If you could just keep your legs from shaking so much, it would be more convincing, March. As the saying goes, the disciple takes the toil of their master. Remember, you are here under the identity of a Luofu swordmaster, taking the place of your no-good master Yanqing as the ringmaster.
But what am I supposed to do if my opponent for this round is super talented and just wipes the floor with me in seconds? I'm still a beginner in swordplay. I don't know where I got the confidence when I agreed to help General Huaiyan.
Come on, there's no need to worry about that. If you are defeated, then your opponent shall have to answer to me. Although, if that happens, the honor and the glory of the Xianzhou Luofu shall all be taken by the Juming.
Master Yun Li, please, I'm about to compete. Can you say something that will give me a little confidence?
March, think about the great storms that you, nameless of the Express, have weathered along your many journeys. There's no doubt that you have faced far more terrifying enemies than your opponents here today, right? Don't you feel a lot more relaxed looking at it that way?
I've trained hard in the art of swordplay over these few days. It's time for me to get in the ring and prove myself. Let's... Master Yun Li, I don't think I'm completely ready.
March, there is no such thing as completely ready.
Hold up. Ah, tak boleh.
You're coming with? I'm keeping score.
Miss Yun Li, Miss March. This way, please.
Hello, with me again.
I was informed of your arrival by Madame Yukong and came to greet you personally. The news that you will be the ringmaster in place of Lieutenant Yanqing has been made public, Miss March. Just now, as I passed the contestants' hall, I overheard them all discussing this news. The most common question I heard was, who is March 7th? If they ask you this, how will you introduce yourself? Do you have something prepared?
March 7th, a young beauty from the Astral Express.
All right. When people ask you, you might as well tell them this loud and clear.
I see you are both quite relaxed. Impressive, given the imminent danger you face. Miss Yun Li's contestant information was registered for the war dance a long time ago. However, as a last-minute entry, the Skyfaring Commission has taken care of the necessary procedures for you, Miss March 7th. Please, follow this path. The contestant hall is just up ahead.
Thank you, Miss Shikwe.
Come, let's take a look around the contestant hall.
Let me open that first. Ada tak yang terlepas? Okay, dah ada.
Come, let's take a look around the contestant hall. So, this is the contestant hall.
Oh, there are so many people.
March, before the war dance begins, allow me to give you one more lesson. My grandfather always told me that a weapon mimics its master. That means that a person's weapon will reflect their habits and personality. You've seen me wield old metal before, haven't you? Tell me, what did you observe from that?
Master Yun Li's old metal is taller than a person. Being able to wield a weapon like that must mean that you have ridiculous strength, right?
Observing the weapon that your opponent uses, assessing what kind of battle skills they excel at, and where their weaknesses lie, is the key to victory in battle. A shockingly heavy sword like mine, for example, is obviously not suited for a long, drawn-out battle. So, it would be best to find a way to drag the battle out.
Why would you tell me your weakness?
That's the only way to ensure that we have a fair fight, don't you think? I don't want to see you go and lose to someone else, after all. Now is a perfect opportunity to learn how to evaluate your opponents. Let's use the people here in the contestants' hall to practice. If you know yourself and know your enemy, you will not lose in 100 battles.
Know myself and know the enemy. Let's see, who should I ask first?
The Thalassaway, insubmersive fishing.
Grab some sweet dream soda, a sweetness that's bound to last. Wonder how much mung bean soda we can buy with this.
Oh, tanda siap. Tanda siap. Okay. Okay, sambung balik.
Ugh. I am not used to wearing clothes like this at all. Oh! You're March 7th. The stand-in for Lieutenant Yunqing, correct?
That's right. And you are?
As you can see, I am the journalist entrusted with interviewing contestants on site.
I see the Skyfaring Commission has really gone all out as the host. Interesting.
That's right. A big event like this just can't go ahead without a few of us running around. Since the competition is getting started, could I ask you some questions that are on my mind?
Oh,
great! First, the question that is on everyone's minds. Lieutenant Yunqing is not appearing in today's war dance. This is just gossip from unreliable sources, but I hear that Lieutenant Yunqing is seriously injured. Is this true? My apologies. This was very unprofessional of me. I see that Lieutenant Yunqing has his own affairs to tend to. Then, let us look forward to seeing a valiant performance from you, Miss March. Once the war dance begins, you will be challenged by master swordsmen from many different worlds, Miss March 7th. Are there any that you're looking forward to facing in particular?
They are.
May I ask who that might be? The talented swordswoman from the Xianzhou Juming, Miss Yun Li. I look forward to a spectacular battle between you two. Thank you very much for accepting my interview. Much appreciated.
All right.
Was there something you wanted to ask me? Ah, yes. Yeah, this is just a regular Cloud Knight Devastator glaive. Oh,
I understand what's going on, Miss March 7th and Miss Yun Lee. I'm actually not a contestant. I'm just here as a security guard. Oh, it's all right. I can't bear to watch other people make things awkward, so I always try to keep the conversation going. But then, I'm the one who ends up making things awkward.
There are still many guests arriving here. Please be cautious.
Understood.
I came here because I wanted to meet the great Lieutenant Yanqing I've heard so much about, and finally cross blades with him myself. Who would have imagined that he would take a disciple and have her be the ringmaster in his place? This is no more than running away from a fight, and is a great dishonor to the Yaoqing. This last-minute replacement, March 7th. Who exactly is she?
I am really not in a good mood right now.
Okay. Aduh.
If I'd known I could use multiple weapons at once, I'd have brought my bow.
Hello, miss. Are you here to take part in the Ringmaster's Challenge too?
That's right. I'm the March 7th that everyone's been talking about.
What? You're March 7th?
Don't worry. I'm a newbie swordmaster who's only been practicing the art of swordplay for half a month.
March 7th. Standing before you is a seasoned Cloud Knight who has practiced swordsmanship for over 200 years.
Tricking the opponent into underestimating me is a valid tactic too, right?
The first round of the war dance is about to begin. Are you feeling okay, March?
Me? I'm fine. As soon as I saw all these people gathered here, I suddenly felt weirdly relaxed. Looking at these contestants, I suddenly feel a lot calmer for some reason. I understand why you wanted me to know myself and know my enemy. I don't feel as nervous as I did before.
So,
Technical,
do you want to go out and see the ring? Very well. Go and get your intel. That's enough knowing the enemy for now. Come on, I want to see what the ring looks like. You're even asking dating?
It's saying, I am not a contestant. Got it.
Well, looks like she's done with her questions. That's enough knowing the enemy for now. Come on, I want to see what the ring looks like.
Dali Ram! Dali Ram! Damn, so you got arena ni.
If we walk through here, we'll be able to see the war dance's official venue.
Wow, Wow, so this is what it's like from the spectator seats?
Look over there. That's the ring we'll be standing on.
Master Yunli, I'm getting nervous again.
Well, it's too late for nerves now. It's almost time.
Almost time for what? As soon as I think about the mission General Hyen gave me, my heart starts racing like crazy. What am I doing, Master Yunli?
Stop speaking that we need to worry. Just take in the atmosphere. Prepare yourself.
I have to leave for a moment and do some inspections around the ship.
This was also part of Grandpa's orders.
Tactical nuke! I wonder how Master Yanqing is doing over there.
Hey! Focus.
Damn. Tingin mo kaya, kabagi.
Minta heal. Aku gigit telur.
General, report! The teams are in position, and the Skyfaring Commission has taken control of the Starskip lanes.
Activate all side cranes and have them scan everyone coming in and out of the port. Remain vigilant at all times. Any suspicious movements must be suppressed as quickly as possible before the situation gets out of hand.
Yes, General.
You two, follow me. Moza's signal's nearby, but we lost contact just a moment ago.
That mean...
He will be fine. Cloud Knights, search for the target.
Which reservation?
All of you, get out of my way.
Wait. Don't go any closer.
General, I failed you. That mad dog left me here as...
A declaration of war.
That's right. I've been holding back the urge to slit his throat all this time. Well, Lord Hule ordered us to remain here, just to see if you, the great Merlin's Claw, mortal enemy of the Borisin, are able to join him in a little hunting game.
Nope.
Hunting is not a game. It is a battle of life and death. Are you ready for your death, abomination?
Die, you lowly beast! Die!
Save your breath.
Familiar.
Don't worry, it's just a scrap.
I'm okay.
I'll see you off.
Ill fate descends.
Easy win.
I weep for the departed.
Easy win. Ting.
What?
Moza, are you okay?
I wasn't able to save Jiao Chou. Hule was more cunning and powerful than I imagined.
Tell me, how is he planning to declare this war against me? With a one-on-one duel? Or with a hostage exchange, maybe?
Hule is planning on attacking the bustling streets of the Xianzhou Luofu.
What did you just say?
Impossible. Even if there are still undercover Borisin that we haven't sniffed out, Hule can't have more than a few dozen people. How is he planning on simultaneously attacking the streets of the Xianzhou Luofu?
By turning Borisin into Borisin.
He has an ace up his sleeve. Hule's body holds a plague mark passed down through generations of Borisin.
I've seen him convert a Foxy into a Borisan wolf trooper with my own eyes. This is Hulei's declaration of war. His blood. It can cause Foxians to rapidly transform and lose their minds. He has passed his blood to his minions, and is planning to spread it across the Luofu and stir up...
Contact the Skyfaring Commission and the Cloud Knights right away. Have them enforce a traffic ban and order all Foxians to remain indoors until further notice.
The moment you see your enemy's declaration of war, it means that they have already begun to take action.
But if Hulei succeeds in getting this panic to spread...
Do you remember what I told you before?
I
Hunting is
feel
about
that,
thinking the
Oh,
same
I-
way as your prey, not just mindlessly chasing after them. What Hulei wants is to see everyone on the Luofu descend into panic. He wants to see us lose our minds and waste our limited manpower scouring every inch of the Luofu for signs of an attack until we exhaust ourselves. It's like that party game that the people of the Yaoqing love to play. They hide an object under one of several bowls, then move the bowls around and have you guess which one the object is underneath. The way I see it, this is all nothing more than misdirection. No matter what Hulei does, there is one truth that cannot be changed. He is trapped aboard the Xianzhou Luofu. The only way for him to escape is to find a ship.
Right now, the only ship he'd be able to see is the Sky Splitter.
In his eyes, that ship is full of countless hostages. That would be the best place for him to go. So, that will also be our final battlefield.
But if we're wrong about this, if he goes somewhere else, or if he does as he said he would, and his minions infect the Foxians everywhere with wolf blood, what do we do then? Are we just supposed to abandon those less likely locations?
This is another lesson that you must learn outside of swordplay. Weighing your options and making a decision. There are always questions that we will ask ourselves, but never be able to answer. Before making a decision, we must destroy any hesitation that we are holding on to. Once we make a decision, we must fight off any regrets. There is a chance that we will make the wrong decision and allow our allies to be sacrificed in vain. There is a chance that we will predict our enemy's movements correctly, yet underestimate their strength and be overwhelmed in battle. But being lost in hesitation and failing to take any action will always be more harmful than taking the wrong path. We must make a decision, no matter what. Everyone, listen up. I will personally take charge of Starskiff Haven, evacuate the people, and prepare for any possible attacks. I will do my best to ensure that things are safe on the ground. Nameless, please lend us your strength as you did when the Ambrosial Arbor was reborn. I need you and Wildza to go in search of Zhao Cho.
It's me.
General, please entrust me with the safety of the Sky Splitter. I was originally meant to participate in the tournament, so now it is only right that I return to the Sky Splitter.
If Hulei does come to attack the Sky Splitter, Lieutenant Yanqing, I need you to hold him there until I am able to arrive.
Please rest assured, General. If he dares step foot on the Sky Splitter, I, Yanqing, swear on the blade in my hands that he shall not escape.
Cloud Knights! The Borisan have arrogantly decided to challenge us on Xianzhou territory. They vow that they will unleash a bloodbath along the streets of the Xianzhou. The unarmed civilians of the Xianzhou and countless visitors from afar are under our protection. Let me ask you, as Cloud Knights, will we allow the Borisan to succeed with their plan? Be on your guard. Calling Starskiff Haven. Have all Cloud Knights be on full alert for Borisan attacks.
Fei Shao, the ports of Starskiff Haven are crawling with wolf-like creatures. They're moving fast.
Hold them back! I will be there immediately!
Ah, yeah, mommy.
There you are, Fei Shao.
Madam Yukong! After 30 years, we find ourselves fighting side by side once more. It's been a while since I've let loose. Let's get this started.
Remember, you are still on the Law Fu. Try not to go too wild.
Yes, ma'am.
Let's see.
Come here. Mine, come to me. You get sucked too.
All together!
Damn. Damn. Oh. Okay.
A short respite, then time for the next fight.
Easy clean up.
We have cleared out the enemies in Starskiff Haven.
But it seems that there are fierce battles being waged at both the Exalting Sanctum and Arum Alley. I will prepare a star skiff.
We cannot allow the fighting to continue. This is now a race against time to stop this farce that Hule has created. I know Zhao Cho always wants me to know my limits and not get carried away, but now is the time to bring this to a swift end. Contact the Exalting Sanctum. Tell them if they see a light in the sky, all units are to retreat immediately. Madam Yukong, lend me your bow.
Holy!
What's that?
Everyone, out of the way!
Oh! Awesome. Awesome. That was awesome. Okay, that's not good.
Oh, what a mess. I just knew it would end up this way. Every time she hits the battlefield, she makes a mess like this. She didn't even leave a single survivor to get intel from. One of these men must have known about Hule and Zhao Cho's whereabouts.
Happened just now.
That was one of Fei Shao's arrows. Who knows what she used as an arrow to fire all the way over here? She's just very passionate. She sees every place as a battlefield where she can unleash hell. Take a good look around. If you can find one or two Borisin that aren't dead yet, let me know. I don't care how tight their lips are sealed. I always have a way to crack them open and get the information we need.
All right. Oh, you're still alive.
What a terrifying attack. Who could have imagined that such astonishing strength would lie in the hands of a Foxian war slave? So decisive. So brutal. She is more like a descendant of Duran than we who have fallen to our current state. No wonder the Warhead has his eyes on her.
I remember you, Mock Talk. You are harder to kill than a cockroach. But the fact that you have willingly shown yourself saves us some time. It is not too late for you to surrender. Tell me, where are Hule and Jiao Cho?
Save your energy, Yao Qing monkey. If there is one principle that we beasts know well, it is that we might have to break off an arm to break free from a cage. Today, I will be that arm. I lived as a hunter for many years, yet I have only followed the Warhead for this recent, brief period. However, his existence has brought light back to our once blind eyes, like the moon of Verdantia. He has shown me the way. The descendants of Duran have abandoned the Wolf's Creed. In order to ensure our survival, we took solace in the shadows and fed on one another. We were no longer wolves. We were no more than rats, living a dirty and pathetic life. Thanks to the gift granted to us by Lord Hule, I have shared his vision and his blood. The descendants of Duran should live for the victory of the pack, and they should die for it as well. Come, Yao Qing man. Show me your fangs. We will fight to the death!
How honorable, you mangy dog. But you seem to have misunderstood. There will be no fair one-on-one duel. Let's see how tough you are once we've put you down.
We're playing dirty, I see.
It boils in my veins. Long live Hule! The Morrison Resurgence is at hand!
Receive divinity. Morrison Resurgence? You think you can still pillage and murder freely as you did 1,000 years before? The Xianzhou Yao Qing will ensure that this is nothing more than your dying fantasy.
It too shall fall.
Fight me!
Why?
A scrape like this will send me running!
Free will, or was it fate on the still waters of oblivion?
You chose the wrong enemy.
I must hold on.
Lies an endless abyss!
Eternal sleep.
The dead return!
Lance ablaze! Lance forward!
Morrison Resurgence shall come.
No matter how heroic your sacrifice, there is no honor in your battles or deaths, Borison.
It seems that Mock Talk got what he wished for.
Hule, your declaration of war is over. From now on, no matter where you run, General Fei Xiao will catch you and send you to the same fate as Mock Talk.
orders. Don't stand in my way, child. Have your general speak with me. Our little hunting game is not over yet.
Stand down, Walza. I am here, Hule. What do you wish to say?
The Merlin's Claw. Though we have never met on the battlefield, I have heard many interesting things about you from both my men and your healer. The people of the Xiangzhou must be quite brave to allow a Foxian war slave with Borisin blood to ascend to the position of general. Has no one ever questioned that lineage of yours? Or could it be that your grand achievements were enough to convince everyone to keep their lips sealed?
Claiming to have family ties with the enemy sounds to me like an attempt at asking for mercy. Hule, are you begging me for mercy?
I see that it is not only the ruthless blood of a wolf that courses through your veins, but also the cunning blood of a fox. When you think about it, this was a gift from the Borisin. Anything that we gift, we are also free to reclaim. The Merlin's Claw. I shall extend a final invitation to you. I will be waiting for you on the Sky Splitter. Before you arrive, I will slaughter all in sight, allowing the crimson moon that has fallen dim for over 700 years to once more come to life. I will illuminate this ship with the sheen of blood and show everyone just how weak and powerless the Xiangzhou is. Then, I will pilot this ship through every blockade and barrier you have prepared and begin my journey home. This ship shall be the flagship for the Borisin Resurgence. Before I finish these tasks of mine, you have a chance to stop me or die at my hands. This is the path that I have prepared for you.
I accept your challenge, Hule. Because the very moment you stepped aboard the Sky Splitter, you stepped onto your path to ruin.
Okay, switching back to you, Nate.
I'm entrusting you not only with the honor of the ring, but also with the security of the Sky Splitter. That's easy for my grandfather to say. But this mission doesn't seem so simple anymore. The first round of the tournament is about to begin. I wonder how Yanqing and the others are doing. According to the plan, I should seek out the Cloud Knight soldiers aboard the Sky Splitter and see if they've discovered anything. Maybe I should take a moment to meet with March before the tournament starts. March is in the contestants' lounge right now. I wonder how her preparations are coming along.
Yeah, let me do this thing first. Ah.
Hello there.
Hello there. Tadi masuk. Kita bawa Clara Pro Max.
March, it's me, Yunli. Are you okay?
Ow, ow, ow! Just a moment, I'm coming.
She's still a nervous wreck. You still seem nervous.
I wasn't this nervous before. It's just being alone in this lounge, I can't stop thinking about everything. I mean, not only are we taking part in the war dance, but we have such an important mission to carry out as well.
March, calm down. Don't worry about your mission. You have me here too, right? I know my grandfather said that you must represent the Luofu as the ringmaster. But don't let that intimidate you. Ask yourself. You are a nameless of the Astral Express. You have always been free to come and go as you please. So, why did you board the Sky Splitter with me when my grandfather gave us this mission?
Why? Because I also want the war dance to go smoothly. For us nameless, even though we're just visitors at every stop, it was here that I met my two masters and made many new friends. I want the war dance to go ahead without any problems, for everyone's sake.
Good answer. The tournament is about to begin, so I must go carry out the mission that Grandpa gave me. March, may your blade be sharp and your victory glorious.
Thank you, Master Yunli.
According to Grandpa's plan, I should seek out the Cloud Knight soldiers aboard the Sky Splitter and see if there have been any according to Grandpa's plan. What do we have here?
Is that you, Miss Yunli? If there's anything that I can help you with, please let me know. We haven't noticed anything out of the ordinary yet.
Very good. Although, there is one thing I want to confirm with you.
Unfortunately, we don't have any means to distinguish between Borisin and Foxians. However, you can rest assured that the Cloud Knights are working hard to investigate the source of the forged identities. All Cloud Knights on the Sky Splitter have their own responsibilities and wouldn't dare neglect their posts.
March 7th and I could already tell. It's clear that every Cloud Knight soldier we've met on the Sky Splitter is an elite warrior.
Your timing is perfect, Miss Yunli. We actually just received an emergency boarding request.
An emergency boarding request?
It wasn't on the Skysplitter Starskiff registry, but all the documentation checked out.
Who would be boarding the ship at this time? Where are they? I'll go check it out.
The Starskiff is using the contestant docking bay. Would you like me to lead the way?
No need. You have your own duties to take care of. I will be fine by myself. I have to check on this immediately. Routine inspection! All passengers, please prepare for an inspection. So this is the suspicious Starskiff. Where did the passengers go? I'm going to count down from 10. If you do not come out, I will destroy the ship. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Time is running out.
Okay.
3, 2, 1.
Wait a second! It's me! It's just a routine inspection. You weren't actually going to blow up the ship, were you? Is that also some kind of Zhuming custom? Wait! Even though the Borisin can disguise themselves, they can't turn into someone as short as me. Put your sword away.
Didn't little Yanqing claim he was going to give up being the ringmaster and go on the hunt instead? Help shoulder the general's burdens?
The Borisin on the ground suddenly launched an attack. General Fei Xiao was concerned that this was all a diversion by Hule, so I requested to come to the Skysplitter and provide support.
I can't believe you ended up back here on the Skysplitter after running around all over the place. But you're too late to enter the tournament now. Following Grandpa's plan, our disciple March is taking your place as ringmaster. Aren't you proud of her?
When I first heard the news, I was definitely proud, but also a little concerned.
More manpower is always a good thing, since the Skysplitter is so large. Oh, and by the way, you should know that...
What's happening?
Does it feel like the Skysplitter has slowed down? Could it be? Come with me. We need to check the engine room. It's the heart of the ship, so we need to prioritize its safety.
Alright.
The war dance is about to begin. Contestants, please make your way to the arena.
The engine room is just up ahead. Let's go.
Yeah, that's the diving liquid.
Strange. Why is there no one here?
The Cloud Knights. They're over here.
And you should be lying alongside them. Don't worry, children. There's plenty of space to hide your bodies over here.
Even though I truly hoped that the war dance would go ahead uninterrupted, and that I was worrying for no reason.
Now that these guys have finally shown up, it's a huge weight off my mind. Bring it on, you abominations!
Stay back, Clara.
Yes, you!
Stay back, Clara.
Right on time. Yes, you!
You chose the wrong enemy.
What do you want to know?
Ill tidings manifest. Strike while the iron is hot.
Annihilate.
I want to protect everyone too. Help me, Mr. Stark! Melt! Mountains fall!
If we found 2 wolves in the engine room, that means that even more abominations have infiltrated other areas. Hule is already aboard the Sky Splitter!
There's no time to talk about this. The war dance has already started. If my guess is correct, the Borisin will most likely use the ceremony to begin their slaughter. Let's go. We need to get to the war dance ring. Come with me. To the ring.
Yeah, we don't have time for you. Bye. Mess.
This way. We're not too late.
We would like to welcome all of our honored guests and contestants to the Xianzhou Luofu's Luminary War Dance Ceremony.
Hello there.
We would like to welcome all of our honored guests and contestants to the Xianzhou Luofu's Luminary War Dance Ceremony. Before we get the first round underway, our organizing committee would like to introduce you all to a host known throughout the cosmos, Mr. Albert. He is here today as our special guest host. Let us invite our special guest host, Mr. Albert, to the stage to formally open the war dance.
Your war dance ends here.
That's not good.
From this moment on, the Sky Splitter belongs to me. And for you, dear spectators, I have prepared a true fight to the death. Now, run for your lives!
My apologies. The spectators that you were expecting aren't here. Everyone here actually came to see you. Cloud Knight, prepare for battle. Xianzhou swords, Cloud Knight roars. Xianzhou swords, Cloud Knight roars. Xianzhou swords, Cloud Knight roars.
I see you're ready for me. That's fine too. Since you have all prepared for your deaths, come, give me all you've got. Entertain me.
Surround your enemy, but leave one side open. This is your strategy for ensuring that the war dance will be able to be held as usual?
Precisely. When Hule escaped, we should have cancelled the war dance immediately. No one can predict where a wild beast like him will attack. Yet festivals and celebrations like this are likely to become targets. However, preparations for the war dance were in the works for so long, I couldn't bear to announce its cancellation. So I thought, if the show must go on, then let it go on. But that doesn't mean that the war dance we hold today has to be the real event. All we need to do is swap all the spectators and contestants aboard the ship with Cloud Knight soldiers, and the Sky Splitter, soaring high above, will become the ultimate battleground for our hunt.
But what do we do if Hule is not planning to attack the war dance?
Then we just need to draw his attention to the Sky Splitter. We'll have the Skyfaring Commission clear all transport lanes and cut down Starskiff traffic. And when the time comes, there will be only one ship in the sky, and he will have no reason not to attack. General Fei Shao will be in charge of scaring the wolves and cutting off their other means of escape, making him think that this will be his best way out. Given that the Borisin already have insiders on the Luo Fu, I will be in charge of putting pressure on them, making them focus solely on keeping themselves.
Very good. Then I'd better dust off my weary bones too. I will go with the Skyfaring Commission to guard the Jade Gate and ensure that things do not spiral out of control.
Knowing that Elder Huayan is part of our last line of defense is a great comfort. This hunt will make Hule understand that the arrows of the hunt will always be one step ahead of the abominations.
Okay, switching to March.
That jolt just now. What's going on? It feels like the entire ship has started to slow down. Borisin must have actually infiltrated the Sky Splitter. Based on General Huayan's orders, it's time for me to take action.
Oh.
You're coming with? You guys, you're not Cloud Knights acting as Borisin, are you? You're real Borisin, aren't you? Oh, looks like the General's arrangements are finally coming in handy. I need to find Yun Li and the others as soon as possible.
Take your positions.
Time to show you Azure Dragon, White Tiger, less carbs, watch this!
How's this taste? Support.
Like fireflies to a flame, until everything burns to ashes! This is more than a battle. Set the seas ablaze! You'll make good practice. Oh, I get it!
Dreams do come true.
Step up, let's see. Slice like a good brew. My friends, indulge yourselves!
Fight to live! The plan said that if Hule appears, the Cloud Knights will assemble and do everything they can to suppress him. Master Yun Li, where are you?
March, I'm below the ring.
The hall below the ring. I remember it being this way.
Please stay tuned.
Peach blossoms and divine
Okay, let's go.
Master Yanqing! What are you doing here?
I was concerned about the safety of the Sky Splitter, and my dear disciple, of course.
Yanqing, the wolf you are hunting is standing above us in the war dance ring at this very moment, facing the Cloud Knights. This war dance will not be seen by the people of the Xianzhou, nor will it be just a ceremonial sword fight. This is a battle to the death that offers no honor, only mortal danger. March, are you ready?
Please, I am March 7th, a sword master who will represent the Luofu in glorious battle.
Yunli, Miss March, may your blades be sharp, and your victories glorious.
May your blades be sharp, and your victories glorious.
May your blades... forget it. Let's go and make this a quick victory.
Okay.
Let's go.
So feeble. Such weakness is truly pathetic.
I've been waiting a long time for this, Hule.
A secret show and send some young cubs to the slaughter.
Remember this! My name is March 7th, Ringmaster of the Luofu.
Does the Xianzhou Luofu not have any worthy warriors?
I wouldn't let my guard down if I were you. It's about time this old wolf tasted defeat at the hands of a young cub.
Take your positions.
How's this taste?
Support.
Like fireflies to a flame, life begets death until everything burns to ashes! Firefly Type 4 in position. Fight to live!
Life's like a good brew, full-bodied and sweet, my friends. Indulge yourselves!
You think a little ambush is enough to defeat me? I will make you understand just how wrong
Such insane power! Recalibrate.
Whoa, finally arrives!
I could take 10 of you! Awesome! You'll make good practice.
The mood is set just right. Let the show begin!
Now watch this! Time to show you Azure Dragon, White Tiger, less carbs! Watch this!
It's nothing.
Take your positions. Let's improvise.
How's this taste?
You're the best!
Life's like a good brew, my friends.
Indulge yourself.
Indulge yourselves!
Fight to live!
Swing with all your might, dear cubs! You thought I would run? A wolf's path only goes forward. Running is never an option!
Firefly Type 4 in position. Set the seas ablaze! Yeah!
Dreams do come true.
Not very sportsmanlike.
Together they
Recalibrating.
Nice, I could, my friends. Indulge yourselves!
The mood is set. Let the show begin!
Oh, I get it! Now watch this! Time to show you what Azure Dragon, White Tiger, less carbs, watch this! Like fireflies to a flame, until everything burns to ashes! Fight to live!
Why is Nishao still not here? I'm bored of these cops. Oh, if this goes on, they'll all be dead by the time she arrives.
It's nothing.
Set the seas ablaze!
Dreams do come true. Not over.
Okay,
Attack detected! Fight to live! Awesome!
Nice, I could, my friends. Indulge yourselves!
Not bad. But it will take much more than that. Your feeble weapons are like blades of grass before my unbreakable body. I've had enough. Time to finish this game. What's happening?
Not long ago.
Secrets are a weapon that a hunter cannot live without. Those that have no secrets are no more than prey, cut open and waiting for death.
What you're saying is, in your eyes, I am no more than prey that has exhausted all of its secrets and is simply awaiting its death.
Do you think you have some other escape route? Oh, Jiao Chou, I have already peeled back your disguises and defenses, layer by layer. I know all the secrets that you and your general have buried so deep.
But you have told me all of your secrets too, Warhead.
Oh, but you will never have a chance to use them. You will be buried with them right here. Although you are a fortunate one, after all. You will avoid having to see the tragic future that awaits your general. I'm sure she understands her fate far better than you ever will. One day on the battlefield, she will be overpowered by her ever-intensifying moon rage, and finally be torn apart by her fury and transformation. Not even your god can save her from this fate, although they
Hello, Anna, welcome to the stream. Welcome. Hey, thank you for the rose, Anna. Thank you. Thank you very much. Yep. Yo, sama-sama. Yep. Yo, sama-sama eh.
And the only way to save her is here, in my hands.
Are you the healer? Or am I? Are you really that certain of your own judgment?
I must leave, Foxian. But before I go, you know what I must do, don't you?
Drink blood wine. I hear it is a Borisin custom to kill prisoners and drink their blood before battle to stir up their madness.
You really did put hard work into researching us. It is a shame that this is where your journey ends.
Are you the healer, Jiao Cho?
Is there anything that I can do for you?
I heard that you saved me.
There's no need to thank me.
If you're a healer, can you cure my moon rage?
And what if I can? Do I just sit back and watch as you head back out to die in battle? Listen to me, child. Your condition is not suited for the battlefield.
Okay, then can you cure war?
What are you talking about? I'm just a healer. All I can do...
So all you can do is heal us and let us go cure war.
Such arrogance, young lady. This war has been waged for thousands of years, and it will only continue. What do you mean by cure war? All you will achieve is getting yourself killed.
You healers work yourselves to the bone to save people, even though there will always be sickness and death. So we will also keep fighting. I cannot speak for the dead. But I know that General Yueyu, as well as all the warriors that never returned from battle, will not have died in vain. They fought so that others could make it home alive. Your actions are no different.
Jiao Cho, this is an order. Cure me!
Wow.
Those who have no secrets are no more than prey. Cut open. Enjoy the taste of my fresh blood, Hulei. Unfortunately, I am not a man without secrets. I still have one little secret hidden up my sleeve. Tumble dust.
You will see spoiler.
I drank it a while ago, and the poison is already flowing through my veins. Sooner or later, you will begin to feel the effects. If the most lethal poison known to this world is able to save innocent lives, then it can also be called a great medicine. I will do my best to cure you. Fish out.
No.
I kept my promise.
No, Annie, no.
At the cost of this insignificant life, bring victory to the Yaoqing.
So, you want to play dirty? Yeah, it's colder.
My sword is even colder!
Hulei's movements are slowing down?
This is our chance.
It's time for us to put this dog down.
Joining the battle. Detonate.
Take your...
Time to show you what Azure Dragon, White Tiger, less carbs. Watch this!
Hit him. Nice like a good brew, my friends. Indulge yourselves!
Like fireflies to a flame, until everything burns to ashes! This is more than a set to the seas of flame! I could take 10 of you! In position.
A pathetic little poison like this. You think this is enough to turn the tide of battle?
Still the same way.
Time to mix things up.
Great teamwork.
Nice like a good, my friends. Indulge yourselves!
This is more than a battle. Set to the seas of flame! You'll make good practice. Yeah!
The mood is set just right. Let the show begin!
Time to show you what Azure Dragon, White Tiger, less carbs, watch this!
Let's improvise.
Fight to live!
Slowing down.
Step up, let's see it.
But that does not mean you can defeat me.
I'll catch up.
Yeah, that was easy.
Dreams do come true.
The Crimson Moon burns high.
The mood is set just. Let the show begin!
You know that's a big mistake.
Nice like a good brew, my friends. Indulge yourselves!
Not sportsmanlike.
Celebrating.
Like fireflies to a flame.
Until everything
burns to ashes! Oh, I get it!
Anything for the GG.
Set the seas of flame! Yeah!
Maybe you can kill. That does not mean you cannot be overpowered. Hule, take a good look. The power of the Cloud Knights is in my blade.
Less carbs, watch this!
Take your positions.
Step up, let's see ya. How's this taste?
Great teamwork.
Nice like a good, my friends. Indulge yourselves!
Set the seas of flame! Yeah! Awesome! Ready to now watch this! Recalibrating!
Oh. Oh, we still win.
Possible. How could a mere whelp defeat me?
Oh. Oh. Ooh. Oh, is that in my story?
A bright edge that can cut jade.
May silencing lamaw. Whoops, get ready for a phase 4 really? Ada phase 4 what? Parah. Ya, tim apa yang sesuai untuk yang tim? Angin atau bawa paling kuat angin atau api. Sekejap. Let me see. Oh, sparkle boleh buat bawah. Ada ruang meh dengan adventuring lah. Ayah. Oh. Yeah, I think. Wait, see the wolf. Bawa ke situ wolf. Try lah team. We're gonna try the team. Bella Park.
The hunt is finally over. Thank you for holding out so long. The Cloud Knights are withdrawing as we speak. Lieutenant Yang Qing, how are you holding up?
General, is everything okay on the ground?
Everything's fine. We were able to suppress the Borson attacks. When I sensed that Hule was not on the ground, I raced to get here as quickly as I could. Who would have imagined that I would arrive late to the battlefield for the first time in my life? No. Perhaps you young ones' blades were just too fast for me. I originally thought, in the best-case scenario, you would team up and hold this beast back while protecting yourselves. However, you joined forces and defeated Hule. The youth are truly to be feared and respected. Come, we need to lock up Hule once again before anything unexpected happens.
Ma'am.
I was so scared. I thought you were a goner there. We're so lucky the General made it in time.
Yanqing, that was amazing. The final blow you dealt to Hule. How have I never seen that before?
Do you want to learn it? I can teach ya. But, I'll need some time to heal up first.
I hate to say it, but if you can teach me that move, I'll maybe admit that you're just a tiny little bit stronger than me.
Okay, time to lock you up.
Such an unforgettable blade. So similar to the one wielded by that woman who defeated me all those years ago. Over 700 years have passed. And I thought I would have a way to overcome it by now. But in the end, my fangs and claws were too slow. You won, child.
Stop struggling, Hule. There's plenty of time for you to be tortured by your regrets when you go back to the shackling prison.
Yes, I was defeated, but this was not unexpected. And regardless, you still showed your face, Fei Xiao.
Oh. 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 Wait, aku ada pensil dulu. Oh, wait. Oh, tak boleh bawa pun. Well, you know the rules, and so do I. Bring the DPS.
I have looked forward to this for so long. Our little hunting game has finally reached its climax. I told you before, I had a path prepared for you. You've doomed yourselves. As I meet my demise, so the entire Xianzhou Longbow. The crimson wound in my chest will make this place shine with blood. I will drive all Foxians to madness in their fear, craving slaughter without end. What now?
This is the heart of the Borisin warhead, a product of the Plague Mark. I'll leave the next part to you.
I don't understand.
We cannot allow this thing to spread. I will do all within my power to consume this Crimson Moon. Once the situation changes, Lieutenant Yanqing, you are to enforce the Cloud Knight's military rules. Understood.
General!
That doesn't look good.
Die, Borisin!
What? We clearly don't have wolf ears.
I will not allow any of you to leave the Sky Splitter!
Does she think we're her enemies?
Hule just wanted to take down the General, even at the cost of his own life. Snap out of it, General!
Lance ablaze! Lance, forward!
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Just when I thought we'd get a minute to catch our breath. What do we do? Do we fight or run?
After all this, do you still think running is an option?
Destined for oblivion.
You are not worthy. You cannot hide. Pray, I will devour
You chose the wrong enemy. I underestimated you. Bloom. Repay.
What do you want?
Ill tidings manifest.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Memories are beneath the waters lies an endless abyss.
Eternal sleep is not the end. The dead return!
I'm on guard. Lance ablaze! Lance, forward!
Rip the familiar.
Free will, or was it fate?
Destined. Ill fate descends.
Lance at the ready.
Futile resistance! I will devour you!
What do you want?
Ill tidings manifest.
Another. I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
It's time.
The dead return!
Ill fate descends. Memories up beneath the waters lies an endless abyss.
Nothing major.
On the still waters of oblivion.
Lance ablaze! Lance, forward!
I'll see you.
You are not worthy. You cannot hide. Pray, I will devour you.
Ill tidings manifest.
Bloom.
Hey.
You chose the wrong enemy.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Rip the familiar.
Destiny isn't true. Ill fate descends.
Futile resistance! I will devour you!
Another journey begins. Destined for oblivion.
Ill tidings manifest.
I'll see you off.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
We can't let him get away! But do we stand any chance at all?
She said, I'll leave the next part to you. She put her faith in us!
Trying.
I promise. I will cure you. Feisha.
No one can live forever, Zhao Zhao. This time, I must break my promise. Is this The Sky Splitter? Or somewhere else?
Lieutenant Yenqing, you are to enforce the Cloud Knight's military rules. Understood.
We can't let her get away! Snap out of it, General!
You always leave the hardest battles for yourself. Even now, you would never run away. Isn't it strange? That as your enemy, I understand you even better than your own allies.
Hule?
This rage, I remember the taste. I know that it was never victory that it thirsted for. The hunt itself isn't that right, Fei Xiao?
You shouldn't be here. I saw you die with my own eyes.
Just consider me a figment of your imagination. Before every hunt, I make preparations for defeat and retreat. But not this time. This time, defeat was exactly the ending I was racing towards. When I learned your story from Jiao Chou, I realized that he had always been hiding a secret, and that not even the healer himself understood the meaning of this secret. What an ironic fate, don't you think? All this time, waiting for this day to come. I never imagined that this was how it would turn out. But I accept it. Now, let us break through the ironclad defenses of the Arbiter General's heart and see what secret she has hidden in those deepest, darkest corners.
Yep, I can. Got your job. Oh.
Your so-called survival of the fittest is nothing but an excuse. You cannot weaken my resolve, Hule.
Blinded by the fury of your moon rage, you've slaughtered your allies. Merlin's Claw, you have betrayed the Alliance. Your actions are no different from those of the abominations we stand against.
At the end of the day, it is the blood of the abominations that runs through your veins. One day, you will inevitably become an enemy of the Alliance. Cloud Knights, formation!
You ran into the arms of your new master's army without hesitation. You thought that you had found freedom, respect, and recognition. But you were wrong. They know all too well that a wolf always be a wolf. Now your greatest fear is about to come true. You have become an enemy of the Xianzhou. This is your fear.
You aim to instill terror within me, yet all of this is nothing but a phantom!
You have returned. The warhead has returned. It's time to return to the pack, Fei Shao, no matter how deep the hatred you bear for Morrison. No matter how much we may consider each other enemies, I will still show you this path that you never imagined was available to you. Because you made a choice. You devoured the Crimson Moon. You are worthy to become the Borison's warhead.
What did you say?
The descendants of Duran who came to rescue me hoped with all their hearts that once I regained my freedom, I would be able to turn the tides of battle and change the fate of our people, allowing the Borison to return to their former glory. But this was just a dream used by someone with ulterior motives to manipulate the Borison. They would rather place their hopes of survival on an imaginary savior than gain the courage and strength to fight to the death. And I, a prisoner who was held captive for over 700 years, a criminal of war who was deprived even an honorable death in battle, would become a puppet upon my return at the mercy of others. This is a fate that I will never accept. For those who are truly strong, Foxian and Borison are no more than labels. Someone who is truly strong chooses their own path. I will create that new path for myself. I will pass the right to decide the destiny of the Borison on to you, former Borison war slave and future Foxian ruler.
Okay, rasanya kena end stream dulu. Kita end stream dulu, kita sambung benda ni lain kali lah. Nak reboot. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed that stream and thank you for the support and see you guys next time in the video. So bye bye. Join.